I don't know why that was not just computing in my head very well.
I don't know either. It's been a long day.
I was just doing
I forgot to tell you guys. Yeah, I fucking went to bed last night. So my New Year's resolution, right, was for me to go to bed at a decent time. That means not stay at work until 2 a.m. or 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Go to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock, which I did last night. And then I woke up at midnight and could not get back to sleep. I've been up since midnight. Kid you not.
Damn.
My goodness.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. Hate it.
You're up there for
I feel like because I'm running only on 2 hours of sleep, I could not fucking fall asleep last night.
Couldn't either.
No, not until
Mine
4 in the morning.
running.
Yeah.
Mine just running.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to the Social Guys, everybody.
Hey.
Paige Johnson, as always. Cheyenne Elsie. And you know me. Hey,
This Drake.
It's Trey.
it's just Trey.
I feel like we should start introducing you since you introduced us.
I know, right? We should switch this up every once in a while.
Yeah.
Just take turns. We'll take turns.
Just switch the names up too.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
add to it, yeah.
Exactly. We got a pretty good show lined up for tonight. We have a kind of a pen pal of mine, if you shall say.
Shall we?
Yeah.
We shall.
Yeah. Jake Michaels is coming on the show.
Yeah.
Exciting
So,
stuff.
and he is a filmmaker and an illusionist, magician.
Yeah.
If you shall.
He's a wizard.
He's a wizard.
That's what it comes down to. He is a wizard.
Yes.
No, I'm excited to have this guy on the show, though. I've talked to him a couple different times. We talked about some commercial stuff that he's going to do with RMG and stuff like that. So I'm super excited to have this guy on the show and just talk to him, take a deep dive a little bit into filmmaking in general.
Yeah.
And then also he has other talents, obviously, that you guys have seen so far.
Yeah.
So we'll dive into that, though, too. I'm super interested to get the show started and talk to this guy. But also, I was gifted this by a client today. Jolene, thank you. And so I'm going to have to crack in this, and I'll do it when we come back on. But no, super fun show tonight. It is 2024, guys.
Yeah, it's
Somehow.
crazy.
Like,
It's
looking at
2024.
the date, 1/3/24.
Yeah.
What?
What? Hype button.
Right?
Crazy.
No, so I might take a little bit longer than 5 seconds, Cheyenne. Probably shouldn't time me on this one.
I might
Oh,
just to
but
see.
yeah, kind of want to see
yeah.
what it's all about.
see what
I'm going to
happens.
say 8.
See what happens. We'll play a game called Just a Tip, see what happens.
Yeah.
So,
That's every girl's favorite game.
or guys, depending if you're into
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it is. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, so much cool stuff though happening right now. I will probably dive in this more later on tonight, I'm sure. But Dave Chappelle's new special came out.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Ryan loves it.
Crazy shit.
Oh my god.
Came out firing.
Oh, he usually does though.
Came out
like on
fire.
all cylinders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's fucking Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I think we have an article on him tonight and some other things though. We got
I'm
some fun
excited about
TikToks lined up too. But no, pretty good show overall. I'm excited to get the show rolling. You guys ready?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, Social Guys coming at you. Rolling.
I feel like this is how tiny my head is, how big these earmuffs are. I feel like Dukakis or something. Like, I don't know if it's a reference that still plays at all, but I feel like those images like Dukakis in the tank.
Do cost.
Giant who?
Do.
Exactly.
Do cost. Do caucus.
Please say someone made that into a thing.
What are you even saying?
He was a presidential candidate that basically got shamed.
Like, his name is Do.
Yeah, Dukakis.
I'm a child.
Look up
too.
Ducacus, I think.
Do caucus.
Michael Dukakis.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Why, thank you. I work out.
Dukakis.
Yeah.
Michael Dukakis.
That's him. He
Mike
embarrassed
Dukakis.
himself.
I feel like that's Dukakis.
Dukakis. Keko.
Wow, his wife's
Keiko?
name is Kitty Dukakis,
Kitty.
which weirdly sounds like a fellatio you give to a cat.
It does. It definitely does. He's 90 years old.
That's what I was thinking too. That son of a bitch is still alive.
Yeah, dude.
He's still not living that down. Archer made fun of this a few years ago.
He's fucking kicking it. He's fucking kicking it like Mr. Rogers, man.
Yeah,
He
no
kind of
kidding.
looks like Mr. Rogers.
He does.
This picture right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Go to the images search and you'll see what happened. Pretty much, it should pop up. Let's see.
Have you ever seen that TikTok?
There we go.
It was-
See where he's got the helmet on?
This one?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where he screwed himself. He was actually probably going to win, and then he did some kind of campaign thing where he put that damn helmet on and looked like a toddler in it, and no one could take him seriously. He lost the campaign.
No.
He's cute.
It's like a Ross
I love
Perot
history.
thing.
President
I love
Dukakis.
history.
President Dukakis.
I really thought you were saying like somebody's name was like
Dukakis. I think it's the way they were pronouncing it.
It's like, who is Do? Who's Do?
Mein Deutsch sprechen ist sehr
Dukakis.
schlecht. Ich war eine Schlafmütze in meiner Gymnasium.
Same.
Absolutely.
I know some of those words.
I don't know any of those words.
I actually speak a little bit of German, so I know.
Do you really?
A little bit. It's been.
Deutsch sprechen.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? What does that mean?
I speak German.
Suck
I
my
don't.
dick. Pretty sure.
Wait,
We
did you
can
say
tell.
I or ick?
I don't know.
It's ick.
Sprechen.
Ich sprechen die Deutsch.
I speak German.
We learned that in like third grade. We had to tell our teacher like good morning in German or
Told
like
her
different
Told her to
languages.
suck your dick.
If that's what sprechen Sie Deutsch means, yes.
No, that's not what that means. I mean,
Thank
if
God
you
that's not
wanted
what
to
that
make it.
means.
God, it's not that mean.
There's a lot of people trying to get me to
Teach
suck
us
their
that.
dick when I went to Munich a while back.
I really hope they would teach us that.
I would do that if I was a teacher, just to fuck with the
Say
kids.
this, you
Love
know, it means I speak German. Okay,
Okay.
we'll say it.
And you'd believe him, because why would your teacher lie to you? Because
exactly.
it's fucking funny. That's why.
That's why.
My English friends do that to me when I go to England. They're like, "Oh yeah, I just I'll be like, "What's that thing mean?" They'll be like, "Oh, that means this," and it's like,
No.
"Oh, okay." I'll use it later, and they're like, sitting there trying not to laugh. I'm like, "You
I am the machine. I am the machine.
mate, just go over and tell him he looks puffy. What that means is it means he looks tough. He looks big." Hey there, you're looking real puffy. I'm looking what?
no.
And suddenly you realize you just said you look gay, and
Puppy?
yeah, puffy. I was like, oh shit, that's great.
I watched that little stank guy from Bengals or whatever. He came out with a
Oh
TikTok
my God,
today.
yeah.
Did you see it? When he
I
was wearing the
didn't-
pink sweatshirt.
I didn't watch it today, but he's been hyping up since he took over the Bengals account.
What was it? I missed it.
He was like, he was wearing a pink sweatshirt or whatever. And he goes, he's like, hey, this might make me look like I'm a little fruity in the booty, but I'm not.
I fucking love his videos, dude.
Oh, little stank.
Wasn't he like a postal worker or something?
Yeah, he works for the mail service. Yeah, he's a mailman.
I can't remember how he took
is
over.
this?
So this guy just took over the Bengals account for like a
Oh.
day, I think.
Yeah.
And he's been blowing up.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
shit, like he
Fucking
was
hilarious.
good, really
Yeah,
good.
he's
He's
from
hilarious,
Cincinnati. He
yeah.
is hilarious though. Lil Stank.
Little
Stank.
stank.
Lil Stank is his name.
Yeah.
The
I-
postman.
Oh, it's
Cracks me the
great.
fuck up.
There he is.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah,
Lil
I was
Stank.
gonna say he's been
yes.
popping up.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Little
people
fruity
even
in the
were-
booty.
People make it. Like,
That's it right there.
Lil Stank.
That facial hair, though.
Oh,
That's
dude,
like
he's
that's what he has.
so funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hey, welcome back to the Social Guys,
Hey, guys.
everybody. As always, Trey here with Paige and Cheyenne. And our special guest tonight,
Yeah.
Jake. What's up, dude?
Hey.
Hey, hey.
So,
Same stuff, different day.
talk to us a little bit here, okay?
Okay.
Let everybody know kind of what you do professionally.
Well, I'm kind of a propane man. I sell propane and propane accessories.
Do you have a son named Bobby?
I do.
Oh
I do.
my god.
And I have this smoking niece named Luann that I'm not supposed to comment on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
You have a-
frowned upon.
Frowned upon, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys like to go camping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got
Yeah.
a camper?
No, we're more pop-up people.
Or pop up?
That makes sense.
I'm saying we're poor.
I'm saying we're poor.
It's not funny.
This guy cracks me. the fuck up.
I would have cracked so soon.
Speaking of cracking,
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I'll get it out of the way.
We got to
And then we'll get into a full introduction here with Jake. But yeah, so hey, for all of you guys out there who obviously know, get 10% off wildmandrinking.com.
Mm-hmm.
Promo code Social Beers. I am taking on this mammoth of a Bud Light can. I'm not even a Bud Light fan. I'm really not. I think it's just a sweet beer for me.
Sweet.
But
So sweet.
I'm definitely gonna take it on here. So
No, take it.
oh, it's
Cheyenne.
gonna take that dick. That's what you wanted to say, wasn't it?
Yes. She stopped instantly. She's like, take
You gonna take
look down.
Oh, it's so smooth.
It is.
Yeah.
Man, it's
No mess, no stress.
so big. It's so big in my hands.
You know you want to say it. You know you want to say it, Cheyenne.
Fill them
There
up.
you go.
Fill them up.
Cheers, y'all. Hey, wildmandrinking.com, promo code social beers, get 10% off your next order for the Kraken 2.0. Cheers, everybody.
Dude, let's see. I'm timing it, so we'll see.
I'm guessing 8.
Gosh, that's insane, actually, though, because that's insane.
What?
Oh,
10.
wow. It's a lot of beer.
That is.
Yeah.
I
think it's a 24 ounce.
I don't know how you did
Yeah.
that. That's good.
Had a little bit of spillage, though.
Oh, no.
But there's a lot of dents in the can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's going to be a big burp.
Oh, gosh.
So,
It's going to be colossal.
Yeah.
It's a brewing.
no kidding.
I bet. I
Feel
can
it.
never
Yeah.
relate.
Feel it already.
One end or the
Yeah.
other.
Not gonna throw up.
Oh, no. Definitely not going to do that.
Aw, so far
Definitely.
it's just Cheyenne.
Definitely got a huge burp, though, coming up. But, Jake, talk to us a little bit, man. So, you and I kind of met online. We met through a filmmakers group. So, you're a filmmaker in the Columbus area. We met through there just kind of like randomly.
Yeah, it really was, wasn't it?
A couple, like what, probably like 4 or 5 years ago?
I think so. And we just kind of like saw each other's stuff, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they have the poke thing on Facebook anymore.
No poke.
No.
No more poke.
No.
I was going to say, you poke me, I poke you.
No.
Comment my pic, it's cute.
Something like that.
Oh, it's a true love story.
Oh my gosh. It's coming up. I know it is. Sometime. Yeah.
It'll come up
So,
while you're talking.
I know, right?
Yeah, the like worst moment.
Yeah, like when Cheyenne has the hiccups.
I'm not a Marine.
There it was. I got it.
There we go.
There we go.
Nothing but Brussels sprouts.
I'm delicious.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Paige.
I can't
what that
smell
is?
anything.
Oh my gosh.
I can taste it.
I can taste it.
Did you have corn too?
Porn? Yeah, I had porn. Yeah, I had Brussels sprouts with balsamic vinegar. It's super good.
Yeah, a little honey on that too.
I know.
Oh, so good.
Some bacon, Parmesan cheese. Can't go wrong there.
I feel like I've never
Why
had
are my
Brussels
nipples
sprouts.
hard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll do it.
That'll do it.
But I've never had Brussels sprouts without bacon. Like I don't.
Really?
I don't know what that is like.
Yeah. Right across the street, side rail. They fry their Brussels sprouts.
Sounds
That's the way.
Bacon,
So fucking
Parmesan, and drizzle on balsamic vinegar.
That'd be yummy. It just doesn't sound good saying like I'm about to eat some Brussels sprouts.
I don't know.
I
I'm
feel like
addicted
that's
to them.
it's the older
They are
thing.
good.
Like if you ask, can you want Brussels sprouts? They're gonna say fuck no.
Yeah,
But as an adult, like yeah, I'll fuck with Brussels
Fuck yeah, I'll
sprouts.
fuck
Fuck
with some
yeah,
Brussels
I'm gonna be healthy.
they're not
Right?
bad.
Right?
I mean, it was kind of ruined by moms and grandmas, wasn't it? Because it's like
Eat your
I'm
Brussels
gonna make us
sprouts.
some
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts, and like you didn't fry that shit. That's how you do that. You either bake them or fry them. What
Yeah.
the fuck
Yeah.
other method is there?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ate them boiled, you were poor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you.
You were poor, just laid out there, no sugarcoating.
God, it's like my grandmother making me like well done steaks and pork
Oh,
chops.
that's the worst.
When I first tried a medium rare steak, I literally thought that
Life-changing.
there might be like something bigger than Jesus.
And it's medium rare steak.
Yeah. It's whoever that motherfucker is at the meat company. Texas Roadhouse, baby.
Oh yeah. Dude, I'll fuck with a Texas Roadhouse steak.
Oh, a little cowboy cut, 16 ouncer.
Oh yeah.
Ooh-wee,
Porterhouse.
That's a lot. Don't
I was
take
gonna
me.
say, I get like the whatever the smallest is.
I get
Yeah.
an 8 ounce.
6
That
or
way I
8.
have like 4
8
ounces at the
Yeah.
restaurant, and then another 4 ounces for lunch or
There
something.
you go. There you go. The
Yeah, they're
medallions.
What is it?
The filet medallions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Never had.
You never had those?
No.
Oh, they're fucking good.
That's right up your kid's aisle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're really good.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Now I want steak.
Yeah. Same.
I'm always down for steak.
Who isn't?
Yeah.
Who isn't?
Vegetarians, vegans.
Oh, yeah.
True. You got
I
me
mean,
there.
yeah.
Unless it's the impossible meat, you know.
I've never tried it.
Steaks. I haven't either.
It's very convincing.
Yeah.
Is it?
I've heard.
Really?
I've
Yeah,
actually
it's
been.
very convincing.
I've seen a lot of like vegan stuff popping up for me on TikTok
Yeah?
for some reason, and there was like this cart that served vegan.
What's you
food.
searching?
Nothing.
Your algorithm's
My
doing
For
something to you.
page is crazy. Honestly, you never know. But
Yeah.
people were trying it.
Trying
They
to figure
couldn't
out how to
even-
feed her kid greens.
Probably. That's why he gets juices that have like a full serving of fruits and vegetables in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how accurate that is.
I don't know.
It
Makes me feel better.
I know, right?
Drink
Like it says.
Like have a V8. They say
Yeah.
it's good for you.
yeah.
Just
And then
coated
you
in a
look-
shitload of sugar. Yeah,
That's it. That's it. And you look at the sugars.
Yeah.
that's what you got to pay attention to.
Yeah. True.
Big time.
Yeah.
But you hope, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this says no sugar, and it tastes like it has no sugar in it.
Yeah.
So I feel like
That's good.
So it tastes boring.
yes.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be my
Gross.
juice of choice, but it's his
Yeah.
because it has characters on top, and they're
Also,
like
he's a
$5.
kid. He doesn't know better.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
So, Jake, though, talk to us a little bit about. So, obviously, we met online. We met on Full Time Filmmakers, which is a Parker Walbeck program that we met on. We didn't really. I don't know. We talked a little bit prior to the show here about Parker Walbeck and how that influence was on both of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to go into that a little bit?
Yeah, man. My background's kind of weird. I was from a very young age. I always loved magic and all this other crap. By the time I was 16, I was also basically trained as a stage hypnotist. So I was a fucking teacher's nightmare. I was an absolute nightmare. I got
I would
teachers
imagine
to
so.
change.
I was about to say, I could see that.
Yeah,
So you learned that at a young age.
very young age,
Sweating, I don't know why.
and it just
That
put
beer.
all of it. Well, you sit next to a hypnotist now. That's why.
Yeah. Just chugged a beer next to a hypnotist.
Yeah,
You're going to fuck up.
I made you do it.
You're fucked up on two different levels right now.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. I kind of realized one day I did my last event actually for health department in a certain city. I won't say where. And the gig was just god awful. And it was after a series of bad gigs, and I was still working full time as a server.
As a magician?
Yeah, doing corporate events. But I was doing, instead of doing coins and cards, the kind of fun stuff I was doing for you guys earlier and gags, I was doing like a half mind reading show where we had predictions and people would
What?
stand up. We got everybody.
Seriously.
Yeah, it was a fun bit.
That's cool.
How does one learn that?
Yeah.
So there's this thing called virginity, and it lasts for quite
That's
a while.
the secret.
Yeah.
Out of
Okay.
Yeah.
outta here.
Well, you know how they say vegans have special abilities,
Yeah, they open
so do
portals.
virgins.
as a virgin, that
Yeah.
typically we
Yeah.
get that too.
Yeah.
But the difference is we can actually
Yeah.
eat a fucking pudding snack.
I can eat a pudding snack too, but I call it.
Where are we going with this one?
I was gonna say, I'm here for it, brother. I'm here for
We're going to
you.
let you finish.
No.
That's what she said.
Cheyenne's like, no, I'm shutting this down.
So I call my wife my little pudding pop. Wah.
Bum, bum. That's a ba-ba-ba-ba. There you go.
First, we're gonna take a
Or it
bite
used to be
of
like that.
Jell-O. Wah.
I don't know how I can't do the noise, but he's do that.
Oh, Bill Cosby there. I'm a fan of his later work.
Man, did he make strong drinks.
Right?
Killer drinks.
Jesus. And this is how I got canceled. Canceled by proxy. Oh my god.
No, I heard his drinks were hypnotizing. But
Oh my god.
He was something.
Anyway.
hey, going all day. Wah.
And my favorite line in the world. And back to me.
There you go. And back to you.
So I leave this gig and I'm just like, I realized I hate this. But we had started doing some video. Like I grew up pretty not well off in the sense of having a lot of like electronics,
Yeah.
knowing electronics. I had done some video editing projects for school, and like teachers had commented like, this actually looks good. Or I made PowerPoints and like, this actually looks really good. Like you're very advanced in this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You had an eye for it.
Yeah. So after I left that, and I had some video, I was trying to cut some video footage for the magic business, and I did some good stuff. I did 2 local TED Talks. I did a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't look them up. They look horrible.
We'll
Not
put the link
video, but like me doing it, I'm like, oh my god, what was I thinking? Yeah. So I mean, I was basically a baby at age 19 and 20 doing these parated events, speaking on hypnosis and the art. Yeah,
Look at
that. I look I'm so tiny there.
How old were you there?
I was 19.
It's an adult baby.
You had all
Yeah.
these people.
Yeah, it was
so
fun.
Turn them into alligators.
Or chickens.
No.
Look at all those chickens.
They were cockheads enough on their own. I'm kidding.
So, okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So, what intrigued you the most about hypnosis and sticking with it? One, but then two, what was the point for you where you were just like, holy shit, this stuff actually fucking works?
Yeah, that actually is kind of interesting because you guys like comedy, obviously.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel, The Man Show.
Yeah, The Man Show with Adam Carolla.
Yep, that's it.
Or Adam Carolla, sorry.
Yeah. I think he won Sexiest Man in America like way back when too.
Oh,
so that's
God.
kinda
Did he?
weird. Yeah.
That's funny.
People fucking love hamburger meat back in the day.
Yeah, they did.
That's a reference to chest hair.
Yeah, Adam Carolla was so funny.
Now it's the dad bod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's the dad bod.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a dad bod, I would never get by. I swear, being fit is out now. It is.
It really
swear to
is.
God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
But I was watching that, and they brought this guy on called the Amazing Tom Silver, and I saw him come up, and he was like, "Oh, look at it up in your sleep." And I looked at this as a magician that just did like cards, coins, and pretty fairly advanced stuff. I grew up not poor, but not super well off. Like my grandparents took care of me and everything, getting me books that I wanted. I always wanted books
Yeah.
and DVDs and different things. Not those kind of DVDs, but
You were thinking future.
yeah. I was getting these DVDs to hide those DVDs in, because like everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Virgin Magic DVDs, great." Not gonna look in there and expect to find, Backdoor Sluts 9.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I was a
Yeah.
fan of 11 myself.
Yeah,
These are movies I'm not Googling.
It's not your computer, so.
yeah. That's him right there, Tom Silver. So Tom, actually, I've got to talk to Tom. He's very, very nice. I don't know him, but I remember one day on Facebook I got him because he actually suffered from he's multiple bouts with cancer.
Oh, wow.
And during
wow.
one of the times he was dealing with cancer, I guess he was just in a hospital bed, and I just reached out to him and say, "Hey, dude, I just want to say thank you," because I looked at it and said, "There's no way this shit actually works." But great guy. See the Man Show logos right there in the far.
Yeah.
And basically, I bought this little book from a cheap magic store because there wasn't a lot of reference material on hypnosis out there. You kind of had to be personally trained.
Yeah.
There was like one book called The Encyclopedia of Stage Hypnosis by a guy called Orman McGill, who was the Dean of American Hypnotists for many years.
Okay.
But I didn't know about that. So I got this little blue pamphlet that said Practical Hypnotism. I still have it. And I read through it, and I went,
awesome.
"Where's the thing that does this thing? What do you mean that you just act with confidence and you make it happen and actually influence people?"
Yeah.
Threw it away. Cleaned up my room a number of months later. I think I was maybe like, I think I got that book when I was like 15.
Okay.
So it gets to about the time of like 16 or so, or late 15, and I'm cleaning my room. I found this book again. I'm like, oh, okay. And then they released a series of DVDs by a guy called Anthony Jack, one I've also become decent friends with, who's a UK hypnotist and had a company called Head Hacking, which was a hypnosis research thing. And I pirated his shit. Straight up, I looked everywhere and I found a source to pirate his shit because it was like a $70-$80 DVD. And I watched it, and I saw you're introduced with this incredible shit, this little quaint, I can't do Anthony's voice, I can't. Quaint little English guy is just sitting there and just dropping this guy in and out of hypnosis, making him think there's a genie coming out of a lamp, and it's a scary genie, and the guy's actually experiencing it, and I'm going,
Dang.
this is real power. What is this? Is this like a trick? Is this some kind of stooging where you're like
Right.
making the person play along?
Yeah.
And then he explained it, and I failed thousands of times until one day I got a success. After I did that,
What was the success?
Yeah, I got to know this.
I was at a party, and I was just doing
He's like, you will drive me home.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I was like in underage drinking in the can. Too. And like I finally like got a guy to, I said, sleep, and I'm like, oh shit, what do I do? So I had to think on my feet. So I started just doing suggestions they were taking, and this guy went up all the full realm of phenomena, starting with like we call catalepsy, where you get the feeling of, oh, I can't move my arm, or basically eating too many gummies, or feeling a detachment from body parts, all the way to amnesia effects, where like I can't remember my name, all the way up to, holy shit, there's Smurfs running around the room.
And you can perform this now.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
That's insane, man.
Well, I do it
That
different.
is
I do it
nuts.
differently now because I've realized you don't need the sleep shit. It's just another suggestion.
Okay.
The way to look at it is this for me, right? I'm very simple. I'm very not away with the fairies on this stuff. The reason why I started doing
Same.
it really... Stop. The other day.
Good, you're making me blush.
So... Bad you.
I know.
Ta-da. But, like, I kind of realized that, like, in the frame, if you do magic and then you have these... Like, say we took a card... For example, we're doing a simple trick where we're going to make one card change into another one. It's not going to change. But if you have someone hold their hand out and you put the card in their hand, and you suggest that their hands are sticking together, that they're not going to be able to unlock them. You say with confidence, you build the phenomena, and let's say shit, I can't undo them. What's going on? That's one effect.
Okay.
Now let's say they go, haha, I can. You go, and just like that, it's changed. And then the card's changed. You win either way. There's a no-fail protocol to it. When you back up, basically the...
Just threw that in there like it was nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Lonely, lonely human. Except for my cat keeps me company.
Oh.
But, like, I realized also in the frame of a magic trick, too, when you already have a task suggestion, there's something that makes this work. When you throw in things like this, suddenly people think, oh, there's something that makes this work. And it works automatically. Because that's what you need. When you give these suggestions, you have to have the tacit suggestion that this is automatic, it's outside of your control, it's what's called the, what's the word I'm looking for? The involuntary response.
Okay.
Right? So I did that for a long time. That was fun. Still dabble because it's fun to do that stuff every once in a while. Very rarely do I actually do anything now. But about that time, I started doing
at least a cool party trick now, right?
Right.
Oh, I have so much fun with. But I don't do the sleep thing anymore. I don't tell people it's hypnosis. I just go into it like. Well, I love my favorite thing. I used to do this all the time because I realized this very early on. Because I realized the frames we put on things are what basically make people take on or reject ideas in every facet of life. And sometimes you can just straight up lie. Yeah. Like, in the best way possible. Like, I'd be like, oh, yeah, have you ever been hypnotized? It's always like something they train hypnotists, like, ask people about it, get their mind and imagination engaged, the idea. Yeah. And they'll be, oh, you can't do that to me. Oh, no, no, no. And I go, yeah, I think you're right. I probably couldn't do that to you. And you're absolutely right. But you have a really strange energy. Have I ever told you have a really interesting energy? And they go, yeah. I'm like, are you into Reiki and energy work? And like, yeah, I've always been fascinated with stuff. I'm like, yeah, I can do a bit of that. Would you be open to experiencing that? Yeah. And I do the exact fucking thing I do as a hypnotist, but say it's Reiki and get them.
Yeah.
Trick them.
You open up their mind to what they're interested in.
That's it.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's it. You just basically present a suggestion that goes under their conscious radar.
So, could we do a live one?
I was gonna say that
On
was
who,
Yeah, we
though?
could
gonna.
Cheyenne.
You're over there on your own, right?
I'm down.
So here, this is just kind of a simple thing. It kind of gives you an idea of how this mind-body connection works, right? So, Cheyenne, first off, actually, all of you can do this if you want, this first part. And if you're watching this, too, you can also follow along.
Okay. Do we do stuff with hands?
Yes.
Okay.
Hands.
What do I do with my hands?
Start off like
Don't
this.
know what to do with them.
Start off like this. Then go into this. And make sure your thumbs are crossed on top. That's really important.
Okay.
Great. Now, go ahead and put your index fingers out. Watch now.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Flip?
Flip.
How the fuck did you do that?
How the hell did you do that? What in the world?
I think we did things
I
wrong.
listen to my parents and I ate all of my vegetables.
I just think you're a straight up wizard.
So what this is kind of an example in this, right? And I actually,
Yeah.
I use this stuff still in digital marketing and video work because I basically tell people this is what normally agencies try and do for you, or the normally people do for you. They tell you to do this, and then they make sure you're doing everything correctly, and they go through the process. And
I
then
see what you just
when
did.
you get to the point, you can they say you can do this, and you can't do it.
Yeah.
I use it in my sales process now.
That makes total sense.
So it's
That was kind of crazy.
yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So that's like a small little bit to kind of get your brain engaged in how this works. So that's kind of an idea of being able to slide ideas under the conscious resistance barrier. But that being said, with this, the next thing, I'm not going to actually be sliding under the conscious resistance barrier. We're just going to show you the mind-body connection.
Okay.
So same position as last time, but keep those palms toward each other. Raise up a little bit higher here. There you go, eye level. And I want you just to focus on this gap, and on the count of 3, allow your eyes to close. There will be no sack taps or anything here, so don't worry. 1, 2, 3.
I'm sorry.
And it's going to be difficult microphones, but I want you to imagine there are 2 magnets on your palms. These are attracting magnets, and I want you to really imagine that they are pulling closer and closer. Feel your fingers twitching. Feel your arms beginning to move. That's right. That's great. I can see them. There we go. They're getting closer and closer. Cheyenne, good job over there. I can see you moving closer and closer. That's great. They're going to get closer and closer. In a moment, you will feel them touch. And what this is just your mind and your body working together to make this happen. There you go. That's perfect. I can feel them. Greg, they're getting closer and closer. I see it's Sunday. I think he's trying to be like, fuck, this isn't supposed to work, but I can feel it. Cheyenne's touched right there. That's good. There you go. And tell you what, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and open your eyes. You can see the massive difference there, right?
Yeah.
Look at her. She's like, oh, fuck.
Dude, it kind of felt like you were actually holding 2 magnets
I felt
and
like
they
the
were going like
twitching
this.
of my fingers
yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt it like actually how when you hold 2 magnets, how your hands go it's fucking fuck. Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
That was awesome.
That right there.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
That is cool.
It's fun because, I think it also shows a lot about humanity, right? There's a guy that I've worked quite a bit called Aaron Alexander, and he's got a really interesting perception on this stuff. He has a completely non-magic background, none of that crap. Can't even do a coin vanish. I tried to teach him a coin vanish a while back. I hope he sees this. He's terrible at it, but I know he's getting better. He's a really smart guy, though. He's from the mental health field. Mm-hmm. And he started studying, some of these faith healers and stuff and kind of decoded what they were doing and then transitioned them to different things. And I've done projects with him. We have a project available at a place called illusionist.com. Mm-hmm. Illusionist with an E. Big company, actually. Where we take an invisible scalpel and we basically cut open somebody's arm, not literally, we imagine and pretend that, remove the bones, the ligaments, all that, and we replace it with, say, bricks, and they feel their arm get heavy, and they're like, shit, why is my arm getting heavier? We take that out and put in a steel rod, and if you're looking for the product, if you go to the search glass, it's going to be psychic surgery. Yeah, I filmed that whole damn project. That was fun.
Interesting.
Yeah, we did it in Boston. So it sells really well. I still make money from it, as a, monthly as somebody that just assisted on the project. But, people were losing their crap on this. I mean, $35, this is something that anyone can pick up and do and be legit a wizard, and it's killer. I still do this. And it literally is you have to give people you give people the space to explore. They typically explore and play. Mm-hmm. They will go outside of their normal resistance barrier. They will go outside of their normal perceptional barriers if you just do it. Just give them the opportunity. Yeah. Because people live such closed off, boring lives all day. The second you get them to go outside of that bubble, you've got them. You've got them. And it's the same kind of thing with the video and marketing, isn't it? You have to. If you can get somebody to imagine the possibilities. Mm-hmm. you've snapped them into a trance. You've
Yeah.
snapped them into an attention state.
And me personally, my big grab is that, and Cheyenne and Paige have both heard me talk about this, is that I think there's a lot of people who are still very old school when it comes to marketing, whether they are on the billboard train or the radio train. Which those things are becoming obsolete anymore with digital marketing.
Yeah.
Sir.
And the difference between digital marketing and those things is the proof is in the pudding. The data,
100%.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
the data comes at you
Yep.
in real time
Yeah.
Love it.
compared to no data at all.
Yeah.
And that's my one sell.
That's it, man.
Where it's estimated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's gotten to the point where it's almost harder for it to not be trackable than trackable.
Yeah.
In the sense that, you can quantify things so much easier.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
I remember, I was running a coaching, a lead campaign for coaching consultants and speakers a while back. And the second you hit a success, and I got really bold because normally you're testing 10, 15, 20. The more creatives, the better, And I remember I just went in and said, you know what? I've seen this kind of work somewhere else. I'm going to use this creative.
yeah,
Still on my Instagram, weirdly enough. I'm going to use this creative. I'm going to run it at $15 a day. Let it go.
yeah.
95 leads in a month.
Wow,
Almost all of them are qualified.
Holy shit.
that's incredible.
That is
Yeah.
amazing.
It's quantifiable shit. You're like, holy fuck, can't believe this is working. And you have your follow-ups and everything. Now, where I fell flat was my sales wasn't up to par. Because I was still in this mode, and maybe I think this is a good topic to maybe chat about too. Is there's a guy called Jay Espinato, and you know him because he's micro content mastery guy.
Okay, yeah,
That guy, I'd probably screwed up your last name. This guy,
Espinoza, yeah,
Espinoza, I screwed up his last name. I love this dude. Absolutely adore him. Absolutely adore his brother, his whole team. They gave me, whereas I've had coaches tell me about sales, try to teach me sales, and they failed left and right. He gave me a very simple tip, and it just changed my world.
What was it?
It was a set of 3 principles. The main one being the idea of the 2 full glasses, or the 2 glasses. So people are coming to you with their glass full.
Yeah,
And what they're going to do is before you can put anything extra into their glass, they need to just slowly tip out all their fluid from their glass before you can start putting things into it.
yeah. So you physically, in conversation, you have to take that away.
Absolutely. You have to hear every piece of their concern. You have to
Yeah.
dive, make
Yeah.
that discovery so deep that they're almost annoyed by how many questions you're asking.
Yeah, yeah,
But they have to be in the right order, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it bums me now because all that. I mean, I think it was only $7.50 an ad spend, so it wasn't that bad by the end of the month. But it's damn, I could have closed those if I'd just known this back then. But you just can't beat the digital marketing side anymore.
No,
I love when people are like, well, I don't really know if I want to do that. I reckon I got me some radio ads going, and they're doing pretty well. I'm getting 2 people a week, and I'm like,
Yeah.
buddy, how are you staying in business?
Right?
yeah,
And you say that to him. My favorite line, try this sometime out there, whenever, you're like, oh, what's your current digital marketing strategy? Oh, we got radio ads and well, no, I'm so sorry. Please, apologies. I meant, what is your current digital marketing strategy, and what are you doing that's repeatable and scalable that consistently brings in business in a way that's predictable?
Yeah.
Well, the radio ads bring in 100 people a week. Do you know how much money you're leaving on the table?
yeah,
Yeah.
And just say that in a concerned tone
yeah.
and looking him dead in the eye. Mm-hmm. I'm just, you're probably feeling it. And you're probably feeling it. I'm just
He's
giving
locked
an example.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
I have the
It's
same
one of those
conversations.
things. Yeah, man. It's it's kind of crazy. I can't believe it took me so long to figure it out.
It was nothing that I ever figured out. I think and I don't mean this in any conceited way at all, but it was one of those things where that stuff actually kind of just came to me.
Yeah, no. I think it does to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about to a lot of people. I think, and I don't think it's something that you're born with, or you either got it or you don't. I think it's just, I think a lot of it personally is the power to listen.
Yeah. That's a big
really
thing.
it.
To be honest with you, and that's just from my personal experience. I think the power of being able to respond to people and be able to meet their expectations is to listen to them.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anymore, we're in an age anymore where, a lot of people like to talk before they listen.
Yes, sir.
So
Absolutely.
to do that the other way around and actually care for the clients that you have and stuff like that, that's where my business lays. So,
That's it, man.
yeah.
That's it. Because, if you want to really help people, you have to have their whole glass, basically.
Felt the crack. I needed to pop it.
I was concerned. All right. Jazz hands.
Yeah. Watch out, you're going to fall asleep.
Right.
One of my favorite little language patterns from that is don't look directly into my eyes.
All right. I'm listening.
Overemphasize look directly in my eyes. It's fun.
That was one of the things I was going to ask you, with the whole hypnosis stuff and the hypnotherapy is how much of that is dependent on the structure of your voice?
I would say it's not, and this is the reason.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm all ears.
And it's debatable. Now, I believe in general having rhythm, getting rid of crutch words, and being able to smoothly speak and have a cadence is super important to all communication.
Sure.
So in some ways, yes. Now, at the same time, my belief is this. If I can get you to imagine X being the, an exponent that's for suggestion, idea. If I can get you to, or something that shouldn't be reality, basically. If I can get you to imagine X and really get into that experience, and then using verbiage and using using the situation to basically say that happens automatically. That's where that response happens. That's where people suddenly can't lift their hand from a table. They can't remember their name. They can't have all this stuff. I think that's really just it. It's just as simple as that. If you look, if you want to go into the neuroscience of it, right? There's that.
Sure.
I think it's Ramachandran. It's an interesting neuroscience. Don't ask me how to spell that. I have no clue.
Ramachandran.
Vivek Ramaswamy.
Yeah.
Ramachandran.
He's a neurologist, and I'm probably butchering his name, but I heard about this test, and this is Anthony Jacquin again. It's one of the coolest things Anthony figured out. And my buddy James Brown, not the soul singer,
Okay.
lily white guy from England that's one of my really good friends and does a lot of he's the guy that opened my eyes to make me realize that you don't need the sleep thing to just do this shit. You can just walk up to people, build know, like, and trust, just like we do in marketing, and essentially get people to take suggestions on and do things they normally wouldn't do, and experience things they normally wouldn't experience.
Yeah.
So I think it's far less the voice, even though that's an important thing. I think it all boils down to if you fit the stereotype, what they think something is. In that kind of way, like if people think that the voice is a part of it, I think it helps. I think if they don't have any clue or any reference point, I don't think it matters because
It's fair.
I will say I have to now. I'm a very lively person, like way more energetic than I've let on even any point tonight. I have to
Drink.
Is that what we smashed the can?
No, I have to. That was my dramatic effect of my ring.
Welcome to the show, Jake.
There we go.
Wow. I have to regulate my energy because nobody wants to. I'll tell you what, I realized my biggest sales error was I would come into the conversation super gregarious, super, let me help you, and I realized is basically I was being a labradoodle.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I haven't paid a labradoodle a 1.5K or above retainer ever in my life.
No.
Yeah. And I realized I'm like, shoot.
No.
Man.
No. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think you have to definitely come off knowledgeable.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And you definitely have to have confidence in the work that you do,
100%.
and you have to have complete transparency with the person of what you're doing.
That's it.
So I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that same thing applies, I think, a lot to this, to like the hypno stuff too. If the energy is there, like when I started regulating my energy, way more effectiveness in all communication, everything in my life.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I mean, I was just so like,
But I get it. Yeah, makes sense.
But I also had a lot. It also, I realized, amped up a lot of the social anxiety I had. So, and that is a killer right away. Really.
Yeah.
When you can't just let
go.
silence set in.
Yeah.
Like I've realized there's so much power in silence.
It's nice.
It really is.
Yeah.
I talk too much for there to be silent.
It's funny.
Yeah. My brain won't shut the fuck up, but I will.
I've got that problem.
I do too.
Yeah. So I mean, for the voice stuff, I mean, it's funny. I actually get a lot more mileage if I'm doing like a hypno thing. I get a lot more mileage out of and this is one of the people I'm working with right now, and now a good friend of mine, Justin Trance. He was Muhammad Ali's hypnotist, actually.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so
Justin,
cool.
Tranz. That guy, he was on Viva La Bam as well. He had the
Nice.
No shit.
Playboy TV. He also had the Extreme Truth. That was his show.
Okay.
Really?
Where he would basically, and Justin's very different than a lot of people on hypnosis, and I agree with him in a lot of ways. He's like, it's like we were writing scripts the other day to on this project we're working on, and I'm like, let's look up some misconceptions of hypnosis and just give him an idea. One of the misconceptions says, oh, hypnosis is not mind control, and he's like, no, it totally is. And I go, actually, I kind of agree with that. If the suggestion is there that it's mind control and it's taken on, it is. MK Ultra was real. And while I don't think any old guy that can do what we call, they can do that thing and get to that point, that guy can. Yeah, so the crazy thing, like I said, Justin has a career that's just ridiculous. And it's funny because I'm a huge fan of his, and like I just reached out to him recently. I was like, hey, do you want to build like a coaching program? I think there's potential here. He's like, well, yeah. And now we're building it, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so
That's super cool, man.
That is cool.
yeah, it's super fun. Like, and with his stuff, the reason I brought him up is like to go and keep going on that voice thing I mentioned earlier. Sometimes the most effective thing is just to go, look, close your eyes, or no, not even close your eyes. Look at that hand. Feel this. Feel it start to shake. That's how he goes into some of his stuff. When I saw that, I realized, oh, silence is just as powerful as words and putting them out there and pauses. Oh my God. So it's just a variety of approaches with the voice thing. Now, I will say this, right? Like,
Pretty smart.
like I know I felt this recently, kind of touching back on like tying together voice, sales we've talked on and off with. I have a buddy that's another high-level coach, and he helps executives that are at the pinnacle, and they just, they are kind of desaturated to anything because they're making $100 million a year, crazy stuff. Because you don't think about it, but I mean, maybe you're out there and you're
We
watching.
met someone similar.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty
like,
sure he's just not a real person.
No.
That's what I've come to conclusion.
No.
Yeah. He's not a real person.
You make that kind of money, you're not.
No.
You're
You're
not.
not a
You're
real
not.
person.
He knows who he is.
I think it just after a while you have to re-figure out like it's like all these people like we look at like some of these tragic things like Kurt Cobain. It's like, oh my God, this guy was a prolific artist. He was incredible. Why did he do this?
Yeah. Chester Benningfield.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Well, we know why Kurt Cobain did it.
yeah.
Courtney
yeah.
Love.
Yeah, of
I
course it
wasn't
was.
going to say it, but now that we're on the topic, I'm just kidding.
Poor Frances Bean's watching this going, I fucking hate these people. She's gorgeous, by the way. I saw a picture of her recently. I was like, oh my God.
So is Eminem's daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, be careful about that,
I
Treg.
know.
Yeah,
for
yeah, that motherfucker.
Be careful.
Well, he's not on drugs anymore. He won't probably do anything now. He'd probably be like, respects, bro.
He still might make a diss track.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
But that would be fucking awesome.
Right.
Yeah. Just call up,
Right?
If I had a
call up
diss track
MGK
from
and try
Eminem
again.
about me,
We would fucking plug it in every podcast.
Yeah,
I'd be
Play
all
it
right
in the
with that.
background.
Yeah.
It'd
I'd be all right
it'd
with
be the
that.
outro.
Yeah.
Like, you see this shit?
Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking hates me.
Oh, publicity's good publicity.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So let's take a step back to
Yep.
filmmaking real quick.
Absolutely.
So talk to us a little bit about your journey as a filmmaker. Obviously, we kind of started around the same time then.
Yeah.
And you've been all over filming, man. I mean, from different cities and countries, even, right?
Yeah. I got really lucky, honestly.
So
And
what was the transition? What was that transition like, and being able to do that stuff?
Yeah, so I was working at a restaurant called Cap City, actually, in Dublin. Really good place. If you're ever in Columbus, Ohio, Dublin, go there. It's great.
Okay.
And, it was end of 2018 when I started traveling. I first went to New York City for the first time to shoot a project, which we turned into a commercial project. Barely made any money, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And then I went to Vegas as kind of a trade. They took care of like my flight and like all my little necessities I needed there. And in turn, I filmed with a bunch of magicians and stuff out there that knew me. Same
Cool.
people I had worked with in New
Other
York
wizards.
as well.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
Wizards.
yeah, magicians
You
together.
can't fool me. I know you guys have real magic.
They all went to
Yeah.
a place called Waverly.
Or Hogwarts.
Waverly. Virginity. Dude, my buddy Pig Cake is going to be so pissed I'm stealing his virginity line. He's like, that motherfucker stole that from me. I spent some time with him in the UK earlier this year.
Yeah.
What a
Yours is on
wonderful,
film, so
funny
now
guy.
you technically
Yeah.
could
Well,
say,
he's a successful
hey.
YouTuber in magic,
Oh, nice,
actually.
nice.
He's great.
Oh,
He's so funny, too. He's like, what is he? He's half Egyptian, half Cuban.
Okay.
Ooh.
So he's real tiny and real funny. He's a tiny man. I love him to pieces, though. But anyway, I made a lot of friends in the magic industry because I was working. I was actually going to a company called Penguin Magic in P3.
Okay.
Okay.
I was going there every week for these magic lectures. So I found out one day that all of my heroes were flown in from all around the world every week to do a live lecture and some film products in Columbus. I was living in Delaware at the time.
Okay.
And I was about 18,
The
19
state,
at the
right?
time.
Not the city in Ohio.
City in Ohio.
Okay, I just
Yeah.
wanted to clarify because we do have a Delaware,
yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah,
Sure.
good
Yes.
clarification. I
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah.
It's that one.
And I went there and I was there every single week and I helped out there. Everything was basically like their production assistant. And I begged them, let me pick up a camera. I know I can do good at this. I begged them. And they never gave me a chance. They never gave me a chance until one
Right?
day
Dickheads.
I got
wait.
my
Bet
own
they regret
camera
now.
Okay.
and started doing this stuff. And I started a YouTube channel and I started realizing I can't be in front of behind the camera at the same time, make quality stuff. So I learned behind the camera. So I do free to fee. I was doing...
Yep. Parker
You know,
Walbeck.
I did
Back to
a gutter company that my buddy owns. Excuse me. I did photos, which I realized very quickly I fucking hate photos.
Yeah. Same.
I'm so
Same.
so not into
Yeah.
nature photography. Yes, I don't like working with people in photos.
Ugh.
It just doesn't interest me at all. You know.
Plus, you have to stage a lot of the people to get the perfect shot, and
Yeah.
you have to take maybe.
And they always have comments and they always have little feedbacks, and I always just look at them and go, "Can you shut the fuck up?"
just be a model.
Just
Yeah.
stand there.
Yeah, stand there, look pretty. That's all you gotta do.
Let me do
And
my
I'm-
job.
Fuck up.
Sounds like you, Trey.
It's nice of a guys I come across. I have such a low tolerance threshold for bullshit.
Yeah.
In photography, there's a high bullshit threshold you have
Oh,
to
for
have.
sure.
I feel like
Yeah.
video,
sure.
I don't feel like that's the case.
No.
Because video,
You're more in the background.
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's not only that too, but I think that people photos. People oh yeah, I think I know what working photo. Versus video. Video, they just go, oh yeah, what should I do? Okay,
Yeah.
so I need to go stand up.
They're better to
What
listen
do
to
I do with
direction.
my hands?
Yeah.
Just gesture like you normal. Oh, how do I normally use them? Just talk with your hands
Yeah.
and keep time with your hands.
Yeah.
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 Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb.
Yeah.
Not shitting anybody that's struggling with that. If you do struggle with that, just I've got you. I've got whole resources.
He's
for
a
this, literally.
hypnotist.
He can help you out.
Yeah, I can help you. I do. That's part of the program I do. is
Yeah.
we help people get camera ready on remotely.
Yeah.
And I sit there and coach them on Zoom while they film their stuff. But
Yeah.
so I just did all this stuff. I got invited to do that. In 2018, at the very end, I have had a really good friend called Peter Turner. And Peter is behind some of the David Blaine stuff.
Oh, wow.
No shit.
He just consulted for a good friend of mine, Dynamo. He's like the David Blaine of the UK.
Okay.
Peter Turner. Type in Peter Turner mentalism.
Mentalist.
And when you see Peter, you're gonna be like, "That's one of your best friends." We look like night and day.
Oh yeah.
He's got more
Oh,
tattoos.
Cheyenne just lit the fuck up.
She's like, that's my husband.
So many tattoos.
That's
Actually,
my
that
man.
picture right there at the right, that one there. That's when I first met him. What he looked like, and that's more what he looks like now. He didn't have the beard yet or anything. I love that motherfucker so much. He got fat for a while, which was cute. He's back to being skinny again.
Hot in here a little bit.
Are you good?
I am.
You all right over there, Cheyenne?
He's funny, man. He's funny as hell. But he brought me to the UK to film a project called The Bigger Fish Files, where we shot basically a reality television magic show, which he's already consulting on that stuff. But he's like, well, I want to do one for myself, and then what I want to do is get a dry run of this, have something to send over to one of these TV stations, but I also want to sell as a product. And we sold it for $250 per limited edition bottle USB drive, and we sold every single one of them.
How many
That's
did you sell?
awesome.
200.
Oh wow.
I think it's 200, 250. I can't remember what it was, but it's like $200 a pop. They're highly collectible. It's still a product that
Damn.
is
cool.
very
Shane, what's the
hard
math on that?
coveted.
What did you say? 200 and 200?
200. Yeah, so it's about
I'm doing math.
$40,000.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Damn.
Yeah, 200
Did,
something like 200.
That's awesome.
times-
Yeah, just do 250, 250.
Yeah.
It's between 40 and 60.
Yeah, so it was a lot of money, but it cost a lot too. He put a lot of money
Yeah,
into
true.
it. So I didn't really make any money off of it. I just went over and got the experience. And that's my first time in the UK. I got to finally, and my first time in Europe in general. I didn't grow up in a world like my dad is a Marine. He's been
Really?
traveled. Yeah. He's an APA
Hardcore.
officer, Marine.
We had a Marine on the show recently.
Oh,
Yeah, we did.
I was gonna say, I'm sure he might be able to eat the chocolate, but not me.
Your
It's a running joke, Cheyenne. So when we
Wait,
had the
what?
marina,
The chocolate.
the hot chocolate.
The hot chocolate.
What'd you say? What was the
I'm
full
He
so
might
sentence you
be-
said?
I don't know what the full sentence was.
You said he might be able to eat the chocolate, but
I couldn't.
okay.
Oh, I thought you. He said, "I bet he could eat the chocolate and me." I was like,
Gosh.
"Damn, Cheyenne."
You might have a new stepmom.
Wait,
No.
Mom.
I thought we were talking about this guy.
I thought
well,
we were
sure,
talking about
I
his
mean,
dad.
we're all.
Because you
on
said your
different
dad
levels.
was a
Yeah, I got
Marine.
you. I
I
Yeah.
was talking about his dad.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
our lines is all
yeah.
about crap.
Yeah.
this happens at least
I mean,
once on the show.
Yeah, that's true.
Sounds good.
Cheers.
But
No, we did. We had a Marine though recently on the show. Becca Peachy. She was awesome.
oh, cool.
Yeah. She ate the world's hottest chocolate on the show with Cheyenne.
Yep, Cheyenne
Way.
threw up.
I threw up.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a Marine.
Yeah.
Look, at least you tried.
She did.
I won't say. I will. No.
What?
I don't think you did
What?
say.
I will
don't
try
think
She
anything.
didn't say.
I will try anything, but
Oh,
I don't,
is that why you-
not
yeah.
anything.
Okay, that's why you stopped
Especially-
yourself.
She'll
Yep.
try anything, especially Peter Turner.
I mean,
He'll watch this and sit there and laugh his
if
ass
we
off.
would,
Man, I told you I was hot shit.
And he's British.
he has an accent.
Oh, he's the most northern British man I've ever met in my entire life. I don't know if you guys know the Northerners
Cheyenne's
at
over
all.
here like petting the computer
why are
now.
you rubbing the laptop like that, Cheyenne?
Sweetie, hands above the table, please.
Yeah, make sure the
is,
camera can see him at all times.
This is this is a PG show.
Are we?
Might be the wrong show. I don't think so.
That's super
I
cool
need
though,
to get him
man.
off.
Yeah.
I just gotta go away.
So,
She's like, I
need to
gotta
get
care
him
of this.
Need to get him off.
Oh, is that what you need to do, Cheyenne?
Jeez.
Oh my god.
but luckily, the job let me take it off when I was still working at the restaurant.
Yeah.
They were very supportive. I just was
awesome.
not a very good person sometimes. I was very angry and happy there. I ultimately got fired, which was great because it forced me out of the nest.
Yeah.
And from there, I did a gig for a company called Boss Display. They make Children's Museum and Science Center exhibits. They
That's
sent
where you went
me,
to New Orleans.
yeah, they sent me all around
cool.
the country. They were the first ones that were like, yeah, we're going to pay you. And I remember back then I'm thinking like, oh yeah, $20 an hour, this is going to be great.
You're a millionaire.
Yeah, this will be great. And it was fun and it was good. I got to explore a lot of things. I got to go to Greece
That's
which was
awesome.
my second time in
Dope.
Europe. Fucking amazing. And the best part was the client, not boss, but the client they were working with dropped the ball. So I pretty much got a free trip to Greece instead of having to work 10 days documenting their installation every day. I think I worked a grand total like 3 or 4 days and just like went around Greece.
Really?
Made friends.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, one of my mentalism magic friends who actually won Uri Geller's The Phenomena in Greece, which Uri Geller's the guy that's been spoons and stuff. Oh, he's a psychic energy. Oh my God, that guy. look, he's spinning. He's spinning. You can see it. I love Uri, though. I chat
Who
with
is
him,
this?
too.
Say it again. What's the name?
Uri Geller, Uri. He's, so you know the
right there.
Pokemon Alakazam?
Okay.
Yeah.
The spoons?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it really loud on
Is
that.
that
Sorry.
who this is made?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who they
is
based him
after?
on. That's who
Oh,
they
no
based
shit.
him on. Yeah. So, because Alakazam was the spoons, he's psychically bending. Uri actually sued Pokemon for this just to get some publicity a few years back.
Did he really?
Uri's amazing, man. He's like,
Did he hit off of it or no?
I can't remember if he got a, if he actually,
Oh, he got him banned from
Pokemon?
Meet the man who got Kadabra banned from
I
Pokemon
loved
for 20
him as a
years.
kid.
Wow.
yeah. Uri's, he's the shit.
I mean, to get a Pokemon banned.
Oh wait, it came back.
That takes
It
gumption.
was gone for 20 years. It just came back last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It said last week, so this was like a year ago.
Yeah.
Or like a year ago today. Almost, not really, but he came back after 20-year absence. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. It was just
Yeah.
came back.
I bet
Yeah.
it's pretty
I didn't know it
valuable.
got canceled. I knew he tried to sue him or
I
something.
bet it's pretty
but-
valuable then to find one of
Oh,
those.
probably.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
But like, yeah. So I mean, I got just really lucky, and they sent me everywhere, and I just kept leveraging things. Like then and the guys at Penguin Magic, they tried to hire me actually, and for lack of better words, they acted like a bunch of dickheads about everything. I don't really care if they hear it or not at this point.
Fuck you.
I'm in,
Fair.
dude. If you go on this website, I am in so many of their product materials from the last like 5 years earlier. Like people still
Really?
comment, like, "Dude, you are in everything." But you know what? Honestly, if I went to them and said, "Hey, I'd like to see my model release that you have for me appearing in all of your commercial products," oh, we don't have that. Okay, well, you can take everything of my likeness down. They would lose a chunk of their live video lecture catalog instantly.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
They did me really dirty. And it's one of the only times I've ever really said that they've done me really dirty, like on a video. But yeah, they are like straight slumlords.
Dang.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and it's mostly their production company. I can't say anything about
Got
the
some
company
tea.
as a whole.
Got the tea.
But the
little
P3
bit.
guys
You're
are
on the
just
pod.
really bad.
What's P3? Because I feel
It's
like
their
I've heard that a couple
production
times.
company. They have a theater, a magic theater here in Columbus, and it's a really cool experience. Just the guys that head it up are kind of dickheads.
Weird.
Not the
ghosts.
younger guys there, the newer guys that have come on are really good.
what just happened, Cheyenne?
The sticky note. I don't know if you could see it.
It
in
lifted
there.
up?
It literally, like, I don't know if it just like flew. Just flew onto the keyboard.
It's
I feel like it's Jake using his wizard
Literally
powers.
just like it was sitting here.
either
and
Jake
all of
or
a
the
sudden-
ghost.
It's your wizard powers.
I would make like a G-string go into a knot if I was using wizard powers. Look, I know the extent of my power here. Okay.
He's not flying sticky notes. That's not.
That would be the funniest.
That's a basic bitch
I am
move.
Could you
above
just
that.
imagine like some chick walking and then her G-string gets tied in a knot? Just,
Ooh, what the,
Oh, what the hell?
what was that?
Let's just touch my ball.
I've got.
And then they take it off, and there's a fucking knot.
Yeah.
Like
No, I
that
just.
would be crazy.
Nah, bro. You walk up and just go. Look. Look.
Oh, that was
Watch. Feel.
Reminds me of that TikTok of the guy who pretends like he's David Blaine.
Yeah. The guy with the gerbil under the hat. He just puts the gerbil in the hat and stomps it, lifts up.
No.
Oh,
This
shit.
was
It's that blood splatter mark.
I think it was the guy where he goes I can make you come. He's like, no, you can't. He's like.
Oh yeah, it comes out of his mouth.
And his buddy opens up his mouth. He's like, whoa, and just cold pours out of his mouth.
Oh my god.
And then he just looks at the camera like,
It's so funny, like, you know what? For the longest time, I looked at, like, the Blaine stuff, and I'm like, I don't get it. Because, like, to be honest with you, David Blaine's first special was all, like, stuff you could buy in a magic shop.
Talking about
Really?
Street Magic?
Yeah, the original one.
Yeah.
90% of it was just, like, shit you could literally go to any magic shop and buy.
He pushes himself to some limits, though.
Oh, he's brilliant. He's developed so much as everything.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Chris Angel? Because I always hear mixed things about him.
I know a few
Fake.
people that have,
Fake.
I've heard he's cleaned up a lot.
Oh, I'm talking like way
Cut his
back
hair.
when, Chris Angel.
Oh no, I've heard he was a total dickhead back then.
See, I've heard a lot of that
did
too.
hear that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like his literally like heard things from like people that worked directly with him, and they were like, "Yeah, Chris is a problem." But I think what happened was like, basically that heal everything. That's his son basically was getting like pediatric cancer.
Oh, wow.
my
That's
God.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and he
didn't even know he
he
had a son
cleaned
on
his
his-
shit up after that.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard his show used to be the worst on the strip too, but he's fixed it a lot now, and apparently
used
it's one
to-
of the best.
I love watching his show on A&E when I was
Yeah.
a kid.
Dude, I used to love watching David Blaine, though, for real. His stuff was, I mean, I don't know. It was just incredible to watch him.
Oh, he's
Mind
fantastic.
freak.
This guy looks super different because I feel like I remember seeing
Yeah,
him.
I was gonna say just
No,
if
what you
scroll
see
up,
is what you get. What you see is what you get.
just the side. I guess it's on the left for us.
So, okay.
in the bottom
so
picture,
let me ask
two
you
different-
this then. You know, obviously we're talking about Chris Angel here. We're talking about David Blaine. You know, one of their biggest things that they both do is levitation.
Is that real?
A magician never
Never.
tells.
Well, he's a wizard, so he can tell.
Oh yeah, I'm not even that. I'm just a guy at this point that just like does dick pranks and stuff. Like, I mean, for fuck's sake.
So what's your experience with the levitation stuff?
I mean, it's cool. It's it's one of those things where it's like,
Chris Angel's was almost beyond belief. Like,
oh,
it was-
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like when he did it, like over the city and shit, you were like, well, okay, this is fucking.
Yeah.
But when David Blaine does it, like that,
Yeah. I think that's it. It's like,
It's an illusion.
Yeah, they debunked Chris Angels real quick because
Yeah,
he'd
they
get
did.
like maybe 6 inches off the ground when he would do it on the street.
but
yeah,
David
it's not
Bla-
about the size;
but-
it's how you use it.
That's right.
That's the
That
golden
is
rule right there.
Yep.
Blaine's a grower, not a shower, and that's all right.
But now David Blaine, though, I mean, his stuff, though, is that an illusion?
That's what's cool about Blaine. He does so, and this is kind of how my philosophy goes towards, and why I kind of decided to do like, hey, let's throw some hypnosis in here with like this magic stuff when I'm doing stuff that I really want to be like,
Yeah.
you know. I realized if you do some real stuff,
Because you're a real wizard.
yeah, like and then you do some fake stuff, right?
Because you got to throw people off.
Yeah, it's like
They can't know the secret.
Well, I mean, it's more along the lines of like, there's no denying, for example, from the experiential whatever of like, I'll tell you a really good one. Like, I will sometimes, if I want to create a hypnotic state from scratch in somebody, I will do straight up something that looks like hypnosis but has absolutely no hypnotic method to it. It's literally mechanical, as we call it.
Yeah.
It's a mechanism that works in some way. There's a method to it working, right? But the thing is, if it looks and is perceived as is so, it then sends out the message that this is going to work this way. Now, same thing at Blaine in the side of like he does some of this, like he does some traditional magic, but then he sticks an ice pick through his hand. Then he, does all these endurance
Eats a
stunts.
goldfish and shit.
Yeah, all this crazy stuff, right? And it begins
Lives
to
in ice for 4 days or whatever it
He's
was.
the ultimate wizard.
Yeah, I give him. I'll
I
tell you
see
what.
him.
I've heard, his show in Vegas is so intensive and so great. He can only do 2 a month.
Seriously.
Oh,
I've
because it's
wanted to-
taxing on his body.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
I've heard
like
that, yeah.
he's almost died doing it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I can't wait.
Damn.
I want to see it before it's they
He
pull the plug
retires,
on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
It's supposed to
Usher.
be great. Usher. Yeah. Is he in Vegas now? Is
Yeah,
that
Usher's in Vegas
Is
now.
he?
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, he does like 20 shows a week.
Wait,
Does he?
what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Usher?
So, is he
Yeah.
with their Celine?
He's permanently in
Not
Vegas right
Celine. Cher is the one I was thinking of.
Cher. She's
Yeah.
held together with
Vegas
bubble
residency.
gum,
Yep.
toothpicks.
Oh, it might be over.
Probably some duct
And
tape.
silk-
No,
Yeah.
he's constant.
Oh,
He's constant.
Oh, so he's one of like the permanent Vegas attractions
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Coming home to Vegas.
Wait, is he making new music? Go back to that.
yeah, that's what it said. I think that's
Since
what it
when?
means. Coming home. It sounds like
He's got peach.
He's
Pre-order
holding
now.
a fucking peach.
Why you got a peach, bro?
He likes that
He's
ass.
Georgian, bro.
He likes that
that's
ass.
Not the country. I'm talking the state.
Yes, coming home is new
Pre.
music.
I love that they're putting shit back on vinyl, and like they're advertising
That's
that
a
for.
huge thing. People
Isn't that
want
cute?
vinyls.
Yeah, they love that. They love hanging
Want
that shit up.
vinyls.
I don't
Yeah.
understand the peach, but okay.
Georgia.
Georgia.
Booty,
oh,
bro.
Coming
He,
home.
he is,
Yeah,
he
that's
is from
probably more
ATL.
like it.
Coming
Bro.
He's from
home.
yeah, he's from Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's Georgia
Booty.
and it's booty.
And his booty.
It's Georgia
Booty.
and booty.
Yeah.
And he's a warrior, too.
Fruity booty.
Usher?
No.
Catch that reference, thank you. And I'm a warrior, too. It's a great... if you haven't seen Booty Warrior, my God.
Is that a movie?
Because you know daddy's home.
The Booty Warrior. It's a
that's
guy
a
called
good
Fleece
song.
Johnson. And they did
Such a
a
good
lockup
song.
episode
It
with
is.
him.
Oh.
And it's just this guy. They made actually a Boondocks episode about
I was gonna
him,
say
too.
it looks like a Boondocks
Yes.
episode right there.
Now I walk up to
Yeah.
him, I say, I like you, and I want you.
Yeah.
Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. Choice is yours.
Why did he get 44 years?
I don't really know, but he's just like watch the video in your own
Yeah.
solace.
We won't make our viewers unless they
Oh,
want
it's
to.
so good.
It's up to them.
It's so funny
Armed robbery.
in a terrible
Oh,
way.
Johnson?
Yep, that would do it.
Yeah.
And then probably like all of the rapey stuff he did in prison.
Ooh.
Like,
I mean,
he's-
Booty's
Probably why
life.
it went
Yeah.
from 10 to
oh, he goes on
40.
like a big rant of like booty.
Oh, yeah.
More important than drinking water. More important than eating food.
Told that bitch to make me some waffle fries.
Oh, that I love those videos. I think there's 3 of them. I know there's 2.
Unforgivable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there's 2 for sure, but I'm pretty sure there's 3 of them, and
Yeah.
I watch them religiously.
So, dude, Jake, thanks for coming on the show, man, and talking to us about all this stuff.
Yeah, seriously.
I do have to run us back to one thing though. So,
He's a wizard.
So you
Run
told
it
me.
back. We'll
So
do
you
a
told.
wraparound.
So you told a little wrap around,
Around.
little wrap around, little drinky poo. You guys seen that?
Fucking love
Drinky poo ran.
wrap around.
A little wrap around.
Oh, I love
Little
that.
drinky poo.
What was it? Sorry.
Isn't that where he's like he talks about the breathalyzer?
Yeah, he's carrying little Beth around.
He's like, I just hit this, and looks like it's time for another drink.
God rest your soul, John Dunsworth.
Oh man.
Maybe a little bit more vodka. But no, Jake, I did want to run back to one thing though.
yeah.
Because we started talking about it and then we got off of it. Who knew?
Surprising, right? For this
Surprise.
podcast.
Right? But so you were talking about the 3 things that Espinoza
Yeah.
told you, and we just talked about the cups,
Yep.
and then we got into that. So what was the other 2 things?
Free to fee or something. You said that, right? Or something.
That's Parker Walbeck.
Oh,
yeah,
never
the
mind.
other thing he really imparted on me, which is hard to do in my position being a guest on a show for right now, but
Yeah.
is that 80-20 principle, but applied to speaking. So the client needs to speak 80% to empty that glass. You need to speak only 20%.
Yep.
And then when you do speak, 80% of it needs to be questions, 20% of it needs to be solutions.
Okay.
You know?
That's a great lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was
is.
huge for me.
Where's
Yeah.
the nonsense go in though? None? 0?
Maybe there's a sliver in the 20%.
Yeah,
You can like
2.5.
knock out maybe 1%
Yeah.
nonsense.
It's funny, like, what I'll generally do now is I'll get on a call, I'll be completely, like, stone-faced, like,
Serious.
concerned look when they're talking about their problems.
Yeah. Raise
It
the
is
eyebrows
true.
every once in a while.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just big puppy dog eyes.
Yeah. Like, I know your pain.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, I found out this helps too. It sounds weird until you just, like, do it. Because, like,
Stab
the
them.
problem is the hip... The hippies have ruined so many cool,
That was my thought.
cool internal game things that I love. And I lost track of this for a long time because I kind of had unchecked like severe social anxiety. And that's what got me for a long time. It's hard to believe it now because I'm calm as a cucumber, but this is just a recent development where like my buddy, it's a coach, fixed me up. Like there was some past issues and now I feel good with humans.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah, but like you have to have the empathy. I've figured out that like, and this is so weird because again, this comes from like the hypno world. If you want someone's hand stuck to a table, the best thing you can do is do the phenomena to yourself. Actually put yourself in that experience. Like, what happens if you try and lift it and notice that you can't? What's that like? You know? It's the same thing. If you're concerned, you need to really feel concerned.
Yeah.
I almost imagine like coming out of my solar plex like an energy that like literally reaches the screen and like touches them.
Yeah.
And you can see if you test it and you record your meetings. That's another thing. Record every single call.
Yeah.
Like even like I'll tell you what. If anyone out there is ever on a discovery call with me, and it's just a phone call, 90% of the time it is going to be recorded via Loom from my system overhead. And I watch back and I look at every single one and figure out where was this good, where was this bad, what happened.
Yeah, where was the disconnect if there was one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
I've never thought about that. Ever.
Yeah, because most
Recording.
people will think, like, no, it's they
Phone
changed their
calls.
mind.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I know my shit. I'm the expert. It's something with them.
Like
They
a
don't
lot-
ever look at
Yeah. I
themselves.
think a lot
Like,
of us can
you
fall
listen.
into that
Yeah.
sometimes.
yeah.
It's an ego
They-
I
thing.
definitely have.
Yeah.
The self-reflection,
Yeah.
I feel like, gets lost. Once you feel like you have enough knowledge
For sure.
that you just don't even look back on, okay, what am I supposed to do as growing-wise? Or what did I do wrong in that situation?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to have that genuine empathy. If you don't,
Yeah.
then there's no sense of going. I know people can fake it really well.
You can
And
still kind
hats
of feel
off
the
to
vibe,
them.
though, if somebody's faking it.
You can.
Like, that's one thing I've noticed with people. You cannot fake a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with
You
that.
can try to your best, but the way, like, I keep saying vibe, it's just the best way to describe it. The
is
energy
the
they
best
put
word.
off, like,
Yeah.
you can tell if somebody is being genuine or disingenuine. I don't think that's a
Correct. Disingenuine.
word. I don't think
Yeah,
it's just,
yeah,
is it?
disingenuous.
Disingenuous.
All right. I thought
Yeah,
I make
disingenuous.
words up all the time.
For those of you out there that are kind of listening to this and going like,
Disingenuous.
vibe, what does that mean? Here's the logical wording for it. Because I'm super grounded in logic and reality in a huge way, and I have to take, it's actually a hindrance to me. I wish I wasn't so grounded in reality, because the truth is reality leaves so much to the imagination. That's an Albert Einstein quote, and it's cliche at this point, but it's so true. Because the truth is, until you yourself imagine the possibilities, or get someone else to imagine the possibilities of what your solution can provide to them, you have not done your job. They are not going to probably convert unless they're just a dead fish that lays down and takes it.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, those are the most worrisome clients I found out from experience, right?
Yeah. I knew some girls like that.
I was waiting for it.
Drag.
I had to.
Oh,
I had
Jenny.
to. You give me layups, Jake. You give me layups.
Yeah. I just set them up for you to go
Knock them down.
out of the park.
Didn't we call
Very
you Trade the
easy
Train
to
at
do,
one point?
okay?
Yeah.
In one of them.
Yes.
But no, man, we do really appreciate you coming
Yeah.
to the show tonight. We know you
Yeah.
traveled here. We really appreciate you sharing, you kind of your journey through not only your professional life, but life in general, because it seems like you've learned a lot about not only people, but yourself.
Wizardry.
And wizardry.
I'm not letting
Yeah.
this go.
Yeah.
At all.
And
100% believe you're a wizard.
But
But
you haven't
also,
even seen
yeah.
the real stuff yet.
Yeah, right. And also,
Swear to
like,
God.
just being able to be in touch with how the human mind can work.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
amazing. Especially that whole
Everything. Yeah, that was
that straight blew my mind because I did not think like I knew at one point my
I was
hands would
trying
go
so
together.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying so fucking hard.
All about that feeling into my hands because it
kept-
literally felt like there was magnets underneath my skin, like
And I
they were like
couldn't help
ball
it.
magnets, and
Yeah.
they were just like rotating
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
It was just a fucking amazing feeling.
I felt like the tingles.
Yeah. Oh, when he said
yeah.
your fingers are tingling, and I'm like, are they?
Are they though?
And then you
They
felt him touch, and you're
are.
like, son of a.
My hands are touching. Why?
What happened? Because I literally just felt like my hands were just rotating closer together.
Yeah.
I was just all about that vibe.
Love it.
Yeah.
No, man.
That was
Appreciate
awesome.
you. Appreciate you coming on the
Yeah,
show.
Thanks for
seriously, this was
having me.
amazing.
I love being here.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Cheyenne, let's get into some of our articles we got for tonight.
Article. I feel like we
Okay.
should have a theme song for article time.
We should.
We should.
It's gotta be like
Article
Jay
time.
Leno's headlines from back in the day.
yeah, right.
Instead of
Loved
it's
headlines.
T-shirt time.
Yeah, you know,
It's
yeah.
article time.
Article time.
That's what it should just be. It's just that.
It's
Article
article
time.
time.
Just you doing that jingle. It's
Yeah,
article
there we go.
time.
Yes, I'm down. We could do that.
Love it.
So apparently, Jimmy Kimmel blasts soft-brained wacko Aaron Rodgers
I
for
saw
implying
this.
that
Yes.
Jeffrey Epstein affiliation threatens lawsuit.
Yeah, did you see this?
I have no
It was
idea.
it was all over Twitter.
Yeah,
not
okay.
seen
it was blowing up my news articles on my notifications on my phone today. Also, they released his list.
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
But I don't
Yeah.
think he was actually on the list. It was
No?
it was just he was calling out Jimmy Kimmel is what he did.
Okay.
What does he say?
Some sort of bottles list is released and suggests Jimmy Kimmel would be named. There's
Yeah.
a lot of people, including Jimmy Kimmel, are really hoping that doesn't come out. Ah, well, oops. I didn't mean to-
There's a list. It came out.
Yep.
I'm popping some sort of bottle.
God, that was what, almost 4 years
So that-
ago?
Yeah. So then Jimmy
to
Kimmel
believe.
though responded and said, you know, you've oh, it's right there.
Dear asshole. Oh,
Love it.
for the record, I've not met, flown with, visited, or had any contact whatsoever with Epstein, nor will you find my name on any list. Other than the clearly phony nonsense that soft-brained wackos like yourself can't seem to distinguish from reality, your reckless words put my family in danger. Keep it up, and we will debate the facts further in court. Dang.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang,
All
dang,
right.
dang.
Not only
was
that,
just yesterday.
There was a guy. There was I forget his name. Something Wright. He's on ESPN, but he went off on Aaron Rodgers. Did you see that?
Did he?
He went like completely off the hinges on Aaron Rodgers. He was like, "You are the most disingenuous athlete I've ever laid my eyes on." He's like, "The fact that you think people actually give two shits about you and your vaccinations is ridiculous." He's like, "You need to get off your high horse." He's like, "It's a broken record at this point, Aaron. Shut up."
Dang, dang, dang.
I mean, is he wrong?
Here's my thing though. I like Aaron Rodgers.
Do you?
I do, and I'll tell you why. He's not afraid to speak what's on his mind.
I also feel like he gives no fucks.
He doesn't give a fuck. Why should he?
No fucks.
Why should he?
That's a good and a bad thing, though.
Yeah.
It can be, and
Yeah.
people can read it wrong. People can think he's an asshole, well, which they are right now.
Yep.
But then I remember. Do you guys remember when we talked about Aaron Rodgers on Hard Knocks and how funny he is
yeah.
with the players?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing that he did for Marshawn Lynch when Marshawn Lynch was a fucking freshman,
Yeah.
and he took the blame
Oh,
for that
yeah.
play that went
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
And the coaches bitched him out, and
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch was like, "Why would you do that?" He's like, "Welcome to the team, Ben."
Yeah.
And he took all that. He like
Yeah.
like there's
Yeah.
the media is I'm telling you guys, the media
Oh.
is portraying this in a certain way.
To make
Don't get
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. The sentences that were said and read, they're there.
Yeah.
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 But here's the thing, though. It's you gotta look through some of that. You gotta
Yeah.
look through some of that. Here's
Yeah.
here's the other part. Jimmy Kimmel has called Aaron Rodgers out on his show live.
So-
I don't know how many
Yeah.
fucking times.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
So
know
if
that
you- if
because
you- if
I don't
you-
watch a Jimmy Kimmel
So
show.
if you don't think he's gonna clap back,
He's gonna.
Yeah.
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 the dude makes $200-something million a year. You don't think he's gonna give two fucks about you,
Right.
a talk show host,
That is,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
a person who degrades athletes when they do wrong?
Yeah.
Degrades everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you don't think there's gonna be a clap back, you got your mind fucked.
I can see that.
No, I feel like there'll be another response. of
He's
some
called
sort.
him out on the vaccination stuff. Jimmy Kimmel's called a ton of people out on
Yeah.
the vaccination shit and all of that stuff.
Does he expect no retaliation?
Here's my thing though.
I
about
think
that.
he might want the retaliation.
Oh yeah, this is all.
it makes
it's all-
this is all
good TV so he can
Yeah.
talk about it on his next show.
Yeah, this is all publicity.
Yeah.
But like, here's the thing though. Like here's where I'm at with it though. All I'm saying is that deep down, I think Aaron Rodgers is a good person. I think
Yeah.
I think he means well. I think he has his beliefs, and he has very strong beliefs.
Yeah.
And if you try to question those beliefs, he will talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
No.
If Jake feels a certain way about a certain religion or about wizardry, he can have that opinion.
Yeah.
I can have my opinion. Why in the world do people give so many fucks now about what people say?
Because everybody thinks their opinion is fact.
Yeah, it's either I'm completely for something or I'm completely against it. There's no
in between anymore.
It goes back to what I said earlier. It's about listening to each other.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like the open conversations.
Finding the middle ground and having an open conversation.
Because you should be able to disagree on things and have different opinions and still be able to.
Well,
Now, although I will say, did Aaron Rodgers probably... I don't know if he overstepped. All he said was, wouldn't be surprised if Jimmy Kimmel's name's on there.
It's not even like he said, like, oh, I know for a fact his name's on there and blah, 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 and this and that.
And then Jimmy Kimmel's like, you put my family in danger. I'll see you in court. Like, shut the fuck up, Jimmy.
Yeah, that one I don't really fucking understand.
We already know
Bring
there's
back
so
Man
many
Show,
celebrities.
Jimmy.
Yeah, please. Yeah, bring back pre-Sarah Silverman, Jimmy, please.
Oh, for the love of God. Yeah.
Sarah Silverman.
I don't know who that is.
Really?
She's a comedian.
She used to be great. She's not very relevant now.
No, she went...
What was the last thing she was in?
She was in a recent movie, actually.
I don't know why, but I
Stand-up
remember being a lot hotter than that.
I know she was in
Wreck-It
what?
Ralph?
Yeah, she plays a little girl.
That's what I remembered her in, was 1,000 Ways to Die in the West.
Oh yeah, she played the prostitute where she wouldn't sleep with her boyfriend because it's against her religion, but she's a prostitute.
What is this movie?
You've never
it's so
seen A Million Ways to Die in the
It's
West?
so funny.
No.
Fucking hilarious.
It's great.
Yeah, I have to see this still.
Oh, really?
You haven't seen this
It's
either?
so funny.
Add it to the
I've
list.
seen this so many
So,
times.
you know, Seth MacFarlane, the guy who created Family Guy, that's who stars in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson plays the bad guy.
He's created so much though.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Fuck.
Yeah, McFarlane's great.
Yeah.
Ted was awesome.
Yep.
Ted was funny. I didn't
Oh,
watch
no one
Yep.
bring up the Orville at all. What a brilliant show.
I fucking we can
I've
hold a
heard
whole
that-
podcast. Let's go.
I've heard they're not going to do it anymore because like it's just so hard to
They,
film.
yeah, they said that last season too.
Yeah,
They do take a
It's
while to
almost
get
like
their
a
seasons
spoof of
out.
Star
they
Trek.
do.
That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it's so much better.
It is. Oh,
Oh,
my
it is. It's
god,
funny.
it's
Oh, and it
so
has,
fucking
the
God.
same
good.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Farland.
Seth MacFarlane.
Bartland.
Oh, Brian.
Oh, have you? What's that? Oh, I can't remember his name. He's in the UK, and they always like it's
Ricky
like a
Gervais.
late. Is it Ricky Gervais?
Possibly.
Where they go on like late nights and he has that throne where people get thrown back?
Oh, I don't know.
Nope, not Ricky Gervais. It's a talk show host. Oh, I watch him all the time.
Oh, you're talking about fuck.
Yeah.
Norm.
Is it Norm?
Not Norm Macdonald.
No.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, talk show UK.
What is that called?
But you know what I'm
God,
talking
it's right.
about.
Yes, I do.
So there's this Seth MacFarlane. where
Norman. Something Norman, maybe?
I don't know.
Try Norman.
Try Stormin' Norman.
Barry Norman.
Type in the Seth MacFarlane.
Look up the image real quick.
Sings.
On
What song
Barry
was
Norman.
it?
No. Fuck, what is that called? It's going to drive me nuts now.
Yeah. Talk show host UK.
That guy.
guy?
Nope. The other one.
The one with the beard. And Matt Damon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy. What's his name?
What is his name?
I'm going to the YouTube, please. We're going to find it. Graham Norton.
Graham Norton.
I knew it was something.
Yes. Okay.
yeah.
Graham Norton.
So close.
So type in
was.
Graham Norton, Seth MacFarlane, Family Guy voices.
Oh, I saw that.
Yes, where he starts
Yes.
singing
Yes.
as the characters
Yeah, that was
to
good.
what song was it?
Would it be this?
It was like a slow song.
Yeah. Cause the musician was on the show.
Voices, because that is kind of your life.
So let's just.
We can only show a little bit of this.
Well,
Who's,
I'm going to hear.
Stewie, Quagmire, and then a smattering of others.
I thought he was going to
Okay.
sing.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, for here. Maybe?
No.
Maybe.
He looked like he was singing.
More.
More.
No, please.
I always think about.
nope, go with the other
I always
way.
think about Men in Black whenever somebody says more.
More.
Yeah.
More.
Keep going.
Sugar. Water.
It's a classic.
Isn't it?
It's just because you have to be.
A granddaughter.
Oh, this is just the one where that he shows his voices.
Oh.
What is it? I'm pretty sure she sings like a Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Cindy Lauper.
Yep, that one right there. I watch this so many times every time it pops up on my YouTube, my Facebook Reels. Freaking, I have to.
So should I fast forward?
Yeah. When he gets the mic,
There
that's
we
when he
go.
starts singing.
I do wish I had the bouncing ball.
This is
Oh,
great.
Time After Time. That's the
Yes,
song he
yes.
sings.
And
Yeah.
Cindy Lauper's right there.
Yep.
Sometimes you picture me walking too far ahead, calling to me. I can't hear what you have said. Then you say, go slow.
I love that Mark Wahlberg just sitting there unfazed.
Right?
If you lost, you can look and you will find me. After time.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be waiting. Time after time.
Oh, he does like a Peter one too,
Yeah.
and I think he does Quagmire at one point. It's fucking great.
No, he does
Oh
good.
gosh.
Gotta love Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else we got?
I don't even know how we got on that tangent.
I don't even.
Jimmy
We can
Kimmel.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, that's right.
Sarah Silverman.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently,
That was when he was in
wow,
West.
There we go. Now it's connected.
we got there somehow.
Yeah.
So proud.
Piece it together.
I'm so proud of you guys.
So proud of you, Brian.
Like,
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah.
damn it, Bobby.
That sounded really good.
It sounds like Hank Hill.
It does.
Can
I
you
sell
do the Bobby?
cocaine and cocaine accessories.
Can you do the Bobby Not My Purse?
You would fit well in Miami.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Bobby, wait, is Bobby doing it? Okay.
Yeah. So it's when he's in like the self-defense class for women.
Oh, man.
And he goes, I don't know you.
I don't know. Oh shit, I can't. Nah, I'll mess the voice up on that.
Oh, it
Too
goes,
shrill.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
What do we do if they want the steak well done, Dad? Bobby, we politely but firmly ask them to leave.
There you go.
Spot on, Hank Hill.
Spot on.
No, it really is.
That's funny. Yeah, so apparently, this is kind of crazy to me. Best Buy is going to be phasing out sales of DVDs and Blu-rays this year. You don't get CDs to watch movies no more.
I'm not
DVDs.
surprised.
What did I
I'm
say?
You said CDs.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
You don't get DVDs to watch movies no more.
Ain't got no more DVDs,
Ain't
no
got
more
no
Blu-rays,
more.
no more.
Can't watch them.
Does anybody actually own a DVD player anymore?
Man.
So, real
Good
quick,
question.
my cousin, the one that's terrible at giving gifts at
Got
any
somebody a DVD.
So he went to the thrift store and got 99 cents. He got 6 DVDs, some good, some terrible.
Yeah.
Who owns a DVD player?
Well, see,
Apparently my other cousin.
But gaming systems.
Some
That's
don't
true.
take it though. The new
Yeah.
ones
Some
don't.
Some don't. But I knew,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, Blu-ray was a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For gaming systems to be able to watch
Yeah.
Blu-ray movies.
Like I know,
or
like the old Xboxes do,
Yeah, the PlayStations
PS3
did.
PS4 does.
PS4, but the
Yeah.
PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox
something.
don't.
They don't.
They don't.
They don't do it.
They,
They
sure
don't
They just don't do it no more.
That's kind of crazy though to think that. Like, I mean, it's
It's
one
be- it's
store
be-
now, but
Yeah.
they could end up DVDs could be no more.
Oh,
It's gonna be
yeah.
obsolete.
I mean,
Oh, it's absolutely already obsolete.
yeah.
I think.
yeah. I mean, let's be
I
honest.
rarely use them anyways. but
I'm not
Yeah.
shocked at this.
Are you surprised?
It's more of a shock to me hearing this than like when VHS wasn't a thing anymore, because I was like a bye-bye.
I feel like VHS was out before I even ended high school.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why it
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
matter. But this is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
It's like we're moving on.
Yeah, I
And the
just found out
DVDs are getting left
Netflix
behind.
stopped
We're like
doing
we're like
DVDs
the
like
Jeffersons
last
of
year.
technology.
Yeah.
Oh, did they
Yeah.
really just stop that?
Yeah, they just stopped that.
What's that?
Netflix
DVDs?
just stopped sending out DVDs in the mail.
They used to still do that?
Yeah, I found out it was just recently they stopped that.
I didn't even know they
Bring
still did
back
it.
Blockbuster.
I didn't know.
That was the first time. That was the first
There's
thing we
one
ever did.
Blockbuster left in the United
Alaska.
States. Yep.
In Alaska.
I think it's Alaska.
Isn't there a Netflix special on Blockbuster?
Yep.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, the show?
It's actually pretty
Oh,
interesting.
it's good.
No, not the show. There's a documentary about the
yeah.
last
Yeah, there's-
Blockbuster.
Yeah.
So here it says Netflix sent out the last red envelope on whatever back in September.
Holy crap. Is
Yeah,
it, really
it was
25 years?
last year.
25 years.
So 2023 is when
Yeah.
they sent the last one out.
Dang.
Yep. In like October, they sent it.
That's crazy, isn't it?
What's weird is
Caught
I don't
it.
remember Netflix
Party
being
foul.
I didn't spill. We're good.
popular in like what I guess would be 98
Popular.
for 25 years. I don't remember Netflix being a thing 25 years ago.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh,
25
man.
years ago,
98?
I was
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
I was
Well, you got to
si-
think.
I was 6.
You got to think. Netflix started as a
DVDs.
kiosk.
Oh yeah, like the Redbox.
Yeah.
Did they have a kiosk first?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know that.
I don't remember the kiosk.
We used to
Yeah,
get
I remember
DVDs.
kiosks. Oh,
I
yeah.
remember
We
Netflix
were, my
coming in
family
the
was
mail.
really late to the game, and it was only my dad that did it. We
Well, they
still
ha-
went to like
they ha-
Family Video or
I
Blockbuster.
loved
Yeah, I
Family
think
I don't
Same,
think
yeah.
I don't think the
I
kiosk.
Family
I don't think
Video.
the kiosk
Oh,
was
yeah.
first. I think it was the delivery system that was first, and then
Yeah.
it went to kiosk.
Yeah. Well, because
Yes.
but like
Sounds
Redbox was different, right? That was a different thing.
It was similar.
Yeah, you could
similar
rent the
concept.
DVD and it would
It's
charge you
crazy.
per day.
Redbox is still a thing too,
Really?
which is
Yeah.
surprising.
Yeah.
Where
It's
are
kind
they?
of hard to believe,
Which,
isn't it?
which, if this is true,
They're gonna end up
Yeah.
sell
Redbox.
sell those stocks, guys.
Redbox
Yeah.
is going.
Sell.
You might be
I
able to get
feel
some
like-
scrap from those machines.
Well, because Best Buy now and then,
Redbox
like,
will be the next short.
what's next? That's crazy. Oh, or CDs
They're poor-
either?
I just like how the second article says people on Twitter are pouring one out for Netflix.
Oh, as
DVD.
Pouring one out for my
But
homie.
Right?
This says CDs, like in general.
Yeah, some cars
They're
aren't
not
actually
selling
putting in.
CDs either.
No.
Yeah.
Best
They're
Buy-
actually going more back to vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
wait,
crazy.
Yeah, we just talked about
2018.
this.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
was in 2018.
It's mind-blowing,
Is when they
isn't it?
stopped selling CDs. That
They
was
they still sell.
They still
CDs.
sell them, yeah.
Look at FYE; they're still in business.
Yeah.
True.
Look at
How? I don't know. Well, I know
true.
how. They're selling Pocky sticks and crap.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I definitely-
Overpriced Pocky sticks.
Yeah.
Where we at on time, Shane?
like 4.
Okay.
Okay.
What do we got for the next one?
I don't know. I had to repeat that, but I did.
Gypsy Rose, since she's out and free now, you know. It says that she slams the negative comments about her husband and says that he rocks her world every night. In quotes, the D is fired.
Good for her.
That's a mean herp.
Okay. But yeah, it says that she was released from prison on parole last month after serving 7 years for her role in the murder of her mother.
Only 7 years.
Which actually wasn't it? It was her boyfriend that murdered her mom.
Yeah.
She was the mastermind. He got
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the same guy?
It's not the same guy.
No. So he got life.
Life, no parole, gone,
Yeah.
locked up forever.
Yeah.
I do
Locked
think
up.
that's
Throw
kind of
away the
crazy
key.
that he
Because
got
I know.
life.
Because I watched that documentary. I think.
Honestly,
yeah.
though, I mean, I don't think she should have went to prison.
You don't think so? Well, I mean, for what everything was happening.
Yeah. For how it went down.
Yeah.
And it was proven. I mean, there's
Yeah.
medical documents.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Who the fuck
Yeah.
is her lawyer?
But that's why I think,
Like, that's what I want to
Yeah.
know.
but I mean, for
Ghost of Johnny
7 years, 7 years when her boyfriend who like got life, I feel like, I mean,
Yeah.
she got out in
Yeah.
a timely manner, I guess. Like if, I don't know. Yeah.
Apparently, she loves the D now.
Apparently. Yeah. Sentenced
I mean, it's
to 10
probably a-
years.
Change of
Beats
pace
the-
up there.
Beats that paper
met
mache
him.
shit she had in prison.
Yeah.
I spit on you.
You're good.
Paper mache stuff in prison. Is that what happens?
Paper mache dildos.
That's literally what
Is that what you said?
Super high on.
It's better than the paper mache stuff. In
This feels like a
prison.
cast.
It says that they met in 2020.
She now wants
though,
to fuck
and
mummies.
Yeah.
How
Puts
do
a whole
you-
new meaning to.
So he was a pen pal. It was a joke. So his buddy was supposed to write another serial killer or something like that. And he was going to write Gypsy Rose, and that's how.
So he was a fan.
I don't even think he was a fan at start. From the article that I read, like it was just like, oh, if you do this, I'll do this
Gotcha.
type thing, and then I guess one thing led to another.
Oh, so this was what she posted on Instagram. It says, Ryan, don't listen to the haters. I love you and you love me. We do not owe anyone anything. Our family's who matters. If you get likes and good comments, great. If you get hate, then whatever, because they don't matter. I love you. Besides, they're jealous because you are rocking my world.
I like how you're correcting the grammar as you're reading.
You are, yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Besides, they jealous because you are
Besides,
rocking
they
my
jealous
world
because you are
every
rocking
night.
my world every
yeah,
night.
I said it.
See,
The
yeah, I
D
said
is
it.
fire.
D is fire.
Happy wife, happy life.
I would have just sent him like a link for Grammarly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. She said, "Now come get it." Oh
No, now come get it, baby.
no.
I mean, she's been locked up, so
Yeah, hey, she's
Someone's got to give her
I
some
think
booty.
don't they allow that though in prison? I feel like I've seen things where they're allowed
Conjugal
to have,
visits?
Yeah, that's a word.
I don't think it's allowed.
that's a word.
because I was thinking that
Yeah.
I wanted the word.
I don't think
to
it's.
come
I
to
don't
my
think it's
brain.
allowed, but I'm sure it happens.
But
Grease
Yeah.
the palms.
if
Yeah.
you're meeting, like, I don't know how they would just let it
Grease
happen.
them palms.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's blowing up though. I'm telling you, Gypsy is everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Whatever she wants to do in
She's
life.
going to be in MMA soon.
MMA.
MMA.
Calling it.
Bro.
You heard it.
Gypsy Rose versus Thug Rose.
I'd pay for it.
Somebody's going to get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Like, since Zuckerberg and Musk didn't do their thing, they're gonna go in and actually go do her. They're gonna go fight her instead.
Dude, Zuckerberg would have got rocked.
I don't know, man. I like he's got those weird ginger powers.
I think
Oh, did they fight?
no.
Oh.
I honestly think though that Elon Musk would annihilate Zuckerberg.
Yeah. I could see it.
But you said he has ginger power.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Well, and
It's
plus,
a real thing.
I mean, he's like the god of ROAS. Let's be honest. Like,
He does look fit.
yeah, it's hard to believe that motherfucker's cut like that. He's got cum gutters.
What did you just say? What was that?
You know exactly what that was.
Holy shit. Hey, in that picture right there, he's training with fucking the Stylebender. That's Stylebender right there, right next to him.
Who?
The guy on the left.
Stylebender?
Yep.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, his last name starts with an A. Fuck, I can't remember it.
I wish it would have happened.
Just type in Stylebender.
I would have loved to see this fight. I don't even really care that
Yeah.
much about
This guy.
UFC.
Yeah.
I would have just paid to see it.
Stylebender's a dog.
They would actually go at it.
Oh God, I would have loved it. I will say this: I've got a friend that knows Elon like on a business and I think to a personal level. She had like a picture of like sitting at
Really?
dinner with him. Yeah,
Really?
Wow.
Same with Branson and stuff. Yeah, she's a tech
Russell Branson?
investor. Yeah, on the private island.
Really?
Yeah, her name's
Damn.
well, I better not say who it is, but it's a friend of mine. I stayed with her when I was in Brazil. I was working with her son on a project. So they sent me Illusion sent me down to film with them. And she lived like she had her own property in Trancoso where we stayed. She had like 5 homes on that, right on the beach.
Damn.
John Travolta was like her neighbor. He had a property next door.
What?
And she's super sweet. Like
Damn.
she was the nicest, one of the nicest. I still have her number. I still text her and be like, dude, how are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, I talk to her more than I talk to her son, honestly.
You know what we call that, right?
No. But she said,
Milf hunter.
I am undoubtedly that, okay? I'm bad. Bro, but she said he's like the smartest guy in the world, but he's weird
Yeah.
as fuck.
I've heard that about him.
You know what though? Some of his stuff though that he talks on podcasts is like watching him on JRE. I mean, he seems more like realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems more down to earth when he's on Rogan.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
That's a great image right
love
there. It needs Virginia's for lovers.
Yes. That'll make it perfect.
Yeah, for you guys that can't see right now, it's a picture of Elon Musk and
Silicon
Zuckerberg
Valley's for
holding
lovers.
hands.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's so funny.
Oh.
That's great. What else we got, Cheyenne?
Let's see here. Okay. Start your new year by buying Michael Jordan's 1991 BMW 850i for a reasonable price.
What's a
the
reasonable
reasonable
price?
Yeah.
So it says that he's owned the luxury
Great
vehicle
headline.
until 1995.
Okay.
So let's see. It's up for auction.
Okay.
It's up for auction. Up for sale.
What's the reserve?
Yeah.
Auction. His original
30,000 miles on it.
signed by which sold. Okay, so
$30,000.
what? Wait,
Where you
what?
see
Oh
that?
no.
Where
do you
do you
mean?
see that?
In the middle.
The airships.
Oh.
Oh, wait,
The vehicle
here.
has
Vehicle has
documentation?
documentation. At the time of this writing, the current bid is 30,000 with 6 days remaining.
That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
bad.
That's
It's
it.
actually not bad at all.
It's a historic vehicle too.
Current
is.
bid.
Yeah.
Current bid is 70,000 right now.
Oh, okay.
Definitely
Okay.
shot up.
And it
Getting
ends
up
in
there.
5 days still. So
Oh.
it increased about 40K in a day.
Man,
Does
that
it still have
doesn't
the
say
same
dated
license
in
plate?
the 90s.
Emir J. Maybe.
I would hope that it
Michael
still has
Air
this.
Jordan.
That should be part of it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would say. Well, here it
I think
kind
it
of
would have to
says,
be. Yeah.
offered behalf documentation bearing signature, manufacturer's literature, stamped clean Illinois title. It does not say anything about the license plate.
You gotta have the license
Don't
plate.
want it.
That for how old that car is, that is in nice shape.
Oh, it's clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very well put together, isn't
What
it?
year did
Yeah.
they say it was?
91.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
So you're older than me.
And he only had it for 4 years.
Yeah. It says that he had another piece of memorabilia.
Words.
Yep. Make its way back into auction. The original Nike Airship sneaker, signed,
yeah.
sold for a record-breaking $1.7 million. 1.47. Sorry.
Holy Nikes.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Right?
Holy Snikes.
Holy shit.
That is, he wore the sneakers. He wore it in his 5th game of his rookie season.
Wow.
He later gave the sneaker away to former Nuggets ball boy.
Oh.
So I just watched a show on Netflix called Ruler of the Collectibles. It's about a guy named Ken Golden. He owns Golden, which is like, I mean, they basically have like collectibles from everything from like trading cards to memorabilia. I mean, you name it.
Yeah.
And he went to this guy's house, and this guy has like jerseys from the game worn jerseys from like all these like older NBA players. He actually has Michael Jordan's first ever Chicago Bulls jersey that he ever
No
wore.
shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Couldn't imagine what that's
It was
Damn.
it has it's the all red, and it has the script Chicago in cursive. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That was awesome.
Cool deal. What else we got?
Apparently, Lil Nas,
Lil Nas
X, on Dave Chappelle joking about Montero video. Me and the Devil broke up 3 years ago, so that's good, right? Lil Nas capped off 2023 by launching a parody site aimed at saving his soul. Quote quote.
Interesting. Oh, so he wasn't gonna, he
wasn't
wasn't going to talk bad about him.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That he and Satan broke up 3 years ago?
It says reminding he hung up on his Grammy nominated, but he and Satan. See, well, I can't speak.
Words are
He
hard.
and Satan broke up 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Tongue-in-cheek remark, who's set to release new song. Mentioned Dave Chappelle's on Netflix.
I'll go down to the Twitter right there. What's he saying
Yeah.
about it?
Oh, okay. Yay.
At the end of the day, though, you know, again, the media can go to Lil Nas X and say, what do you think about this? But at the end
Yeah.
of the day, Dave Chappelle is on stage and being a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the time, majority of the time, it's just jokes.
It's one character versus another character.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Also, funny enough, Dave Chappelle lives in
Yellow Springs.
Yeah.
Yellow Springs.
Yeah.
Ohio. Yeah.
Ohio.
Close to Dayton.
Good to know.
I have
good
had a
to
beer with
know.
Dave Chappelle. He's
That
a
is
nice
No
guy.
fucking shit.
Bro, I feel like you just keep unwrapping
I
presents.
know.
Yeah.
He was
just throw that out
he
there.
was super nice to me.
That is
I made
so
him laugh. First thing I went in there bold and I'm like, aren't you the guy that's like the guy from the carpet commercials? Like I just treated it like he was like a second-rate actor, and he's like munching carpet. He was a super. He was cool, and this is the funny thing, right? Like I am what's known as neon white. I don't know if you've heard of neon white, but
Yeah.
hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like apparently he had like because we walked away and my buddy John was with me. He looks at me, Jake, you know that some of those people that do you recognize these people Dave were with? And I'm no, not at all. He's like, oh, that guy was like from like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh.
Apparently I just sat next to the guy.
Bone
and
Thugs and Harmony's from Dayton.
I didn't know
so that
anything.
makes
I didn't know
sense,
any
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
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 Apparently, there are a few people that were really famous there. I didn't know
Stumbled
anything
in.
about it.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I've been to Yellow Springs. I've been to the wrong part apparently. 'Cause
Just go to the brew. If you go to the brewery, you might find him there. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the secret is if you just come up to him and just be a normal person, don't be a
yeah. So
starfucker. He's super nice. Apparently,
Yeah.
I know a lot
It's
of
always been that
people
me.
in Dayton and in Cincinnati, and they always like when they see
They fan out.
Yeah, and
Yep.
he fucking hates that.
Yeah, he does.
He just wants to be treated like a normal dude.
Yeah.
and he is just a normal dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A very opinionated normal dude.
Yeah.
There was a video that was circulating. I think it was last year, maybe the year before, but it was where Dave Chappelle actually went to the city council meeting, and he threw up a big fucking storm about something. I can't remember what it was about, but it was.
He wants to help that town.
He does. He
He
does.
wants to bring back Antioch. He wants to do a lot of things.
He does. I would love if Dave Chappelle did something along the lines of Joe Rogan and built a comedy club in Yellow Springs.
oh, that would be.
That would
Hasn't
be
he already done
awesome.
that?
I don't know.
Yes.
Oh,
I know
he has?
He does a
Yeah.
festival.
No, he's got a club. If it's not built, it's being built.
Okay,
Oh, I didn't know
I don't think
I didn't know
yeah.
that.
Pretty sure he's got a comedy club.
Yeah, because I know he does the festival.
Comedy club project tied to Dave Chappelle.
Gets underway.
Oh, goes underway.
And that was
Yeah,
in
there we go.
2023.
That was one
Oh,
of
dang.
the. That was one. I saw some of these concept
Wow,
very
photos.
cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be really
Yeah.
cool.
I do want to go to Austin really bad though and see the mothership, which is Joe Rogan's club.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be sick.
Yeah,
The former Miami Township Fire Station.
that's
what it
cool.
said.
Oh, that's gonna
That's
be
super
fucking
Comedy
awesome.
club and restaurant
I bet it's
is
sweet.
what the plan is.
Yeah.
that
Hell
place,
yeah.
that place will be
Freaking
packed.
Yeah.
cool. So
Oh, yeah.
a year ago, back in January of 23 is when it
Yeah.
started. So
Oh yeah, he went
Probably
through the
pretty close
whole
to-
rigmarole from what I understand.
it's probably got to be like, I don't know. I guess I don't know how long things take.
It just depends on materials and shit
Yeah.
like that, and
Yeah.
who he has running the project.
That is so cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
I'm going to Yellow Springs. Got to.
Yeah,
Again.
that
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
It's a cool community. Like
I've
it's
only
just
been
a
there,
great
like,
little day
Once or
trip.
twice.
Go
Yeah.
walk the Glen.
Yeah, we went and walked a little bit of stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like there was a bridge and a creek and stuff.
Bridge and a creek.
There's sunflowers, I think,
Town, they had
maybe.
people.
They had
There
some
were people
grass.
There were some shops
There were trees.
Yeah, there was grocery shopping going on.
It had a weird
Crazy.
smell in the air.
There was an ice cream
Can't put my
place.
finger on it, but
Yeah, but it rhymes with Anubis.
yeah.
No, you gotta go get loaded at Peaches and the Gulch. That's the
Peaches,
spots.
huh?
Okay.
Peaches and the Gulch, and surprisingly not a strip club.
I feel like it should be.
Peaches Grill.
Yeah, they have a really cool.
Every time.
You want to know something
Live open
funny?
mic.
My little brother Trevor, he was playing for a softball team once, and they played against the prison in Lima. And he was the youngest kid on the team. He was probably like 19, 20 at the time, maybe. And all the prisoners were calling him Peaches. Like, ooh, Peaches with another hit.
Oh shit!
Like, oh, Peaches is on first base. You gonna run home, Peaches?
Hilarious.
Oh, that is awesome.
I love that.
That is funny.
All right, let's get into these TikToks. What do we got?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Got some good ones. All the way up to the top. I think it's the first
Oh yeah.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, why is America so mad at us right now?
Oh, I've seen this a couple times.
For hairstylist, that was supposed to be a gift. Sir, what are you talking about? Last week I told you that I didn't like her new hairstyle, so as a gift we should bump her barber. Pearl Harbor. Her barber. Pearl Harbor. You're joking, right? You're joking. This is a joke because I remember telling you last week that the one country we should not attempt to enter this war is America because that would mean a war on two fronts for us, right? Wait, we don't even have enough oil to go to Pearl Harbor and back. I told you to send that message to my cousin. Your cousin, sir? Yeah, remember my cousin that always goes out that he never has food at home, so in order to save gas and money, I told you to go invite him to our place with the message, come eat, cousin. Come eat, cousin. Come eat, cousin. Come eat, cousin. You told me that you sent all the finest pilots to their death on a suicide mission to attack the one country that I told you not to attack and lost all the planes and oil in the process? What?
Yeah.
Historically, not too far off though.
Right?
I mean, the Emperor of Japan did not want to do that.
What's the next one that was on that list?
Groom.
Oh, okay, it's right there. Yep. This is a little long, but it's good.
Okay.
Never seen a groom entrance like this.
No.
The video work there, it works really well too.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Hey.
How many times do you think they rehearsed this?
Oh, a bunch.
Oh yeah. Unless they're like bebop dancers.
And just
Yeah.
they can do it.
Find out they're actually part of the barbershop quartet.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
No, this is good.
Yeah. And he's so serious about it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, white boys do have rhythm.
Kind of looks like Joe Burrow, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was thinking it when he was back farther.
This is the longest groom entrance ever, I think.
Literally.
Yeah.
But it was good. It's
cool, though.
It's good.
I like it.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Oh, look at the grandma.
Hey.
Grandma's cute.
I guess, like, a way to set the mood for the wedding, you know? Like,
Right?
I'd be if I feel like bad for the bride. You sit in the
Right,
wings
I know.
going like,
Yeah, she has
how
to
do I
follow
top
that
this
up.
shit?
All right,
Yeah.
now it's the bride's turn.
and
Dude,
she's
I'm not
just
even
gonna,
bustled
walk
yet. How am I
down
gonna
the
do
aisle.
this?
Exactly.
No, that was good.
Damn.
That
How
was
do you top
impressive.
that, though? What,
Yeah, I feel like we need the bride's video now.
Right, right.
Like, how are you going to compete?
Best groom entrance. The last happiness before marriage.
I was going to see if somebody said, like,
Well, up there, it just said, what did the bride do?
it said, don't know about the bride's entrance.
But damn, bro. You set the bar way too high.
Yeah.
It said, what did the other groom do?
What did the other groom do? You win.
That's
Oh
hilarious.
my
Oh,
gosh. If you were to tell me.
What was the other one we got on there?
If you
Oh,
were,
right there. I think
if
it's
you
that
were
one.
to tell me, because I think that's how you
Yeah,
start stuff,
yeah.
right?
Yep. Oh, let me get it here. So, pause this real quick. Question: have you guys seen this guy yet?
I fucking love this guy. He tells all the secrets.
Yeah. So he
No idea.
apparently he knows like all the fast food
Yep.
secret recipes.
Yep. I've seen him.
And like, so as of lately, a lot of restaurants have actually been reaching out to him and
Yeah.
going like, you don't know how we do this. And he's like, and so then he makes a TikTok and he goes,
I do.
So I had this restaurant like reach out to me and they're like, hey, you don't know how to do this. He's like, so, and then he puts on glasses and he's like, one
Yes,
tablespoon.
I love that. I think he just did that with
It's
Domino's,
there.
like garlic crust pizza or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So
And he's like, "You're not the TikTok guy, right?"
Yeah.
He's like, "What are the chances I'm the TikTok? Like 1 in 7 billion?" And then he puts the glasses on and gives the whole
starts
recipe.
reading the recipe. Yeah. So this is one of them right here though.
So people keep wondering.
Fast forwarding.
Wingstop ranch recipe. Of course I do. I keep my secret recipe up with me. So people.
Sorry.
I realize,
There.
Shan's fidgeting over there.
I am.
and they just let me sit here for about an hour and 20 minutes. So if you guys want to make Wingstop ranch at home, now the recipe for the Wingstop ranch is buttermilk, mayonnaise, and the ranch seasoning packets. However, Wingstop ranch is always so salty. What people don't know is that there's a recipe for the seasoning packets so that you can adjust the salt level of your ranch so it's actually really tasty. And that is a half cup of dried buttermilk powder, 3 tablespoons of dried parsley, 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic, 2 teaspoons of granulated onion, 2 teaspoons of dried dill, a teaspoon of dried onion flakes, 1 teaspoon of dried chives, a teaspoon of salt, and then you're going to add 4 ounces of mayonnaise and 8 ounces of buttermilk. Have fun. Enjoy ranch.
I love him.
Go scroll down to one of his other ones or go to the Kevin Hart one there. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Maybe.
Don't do it.
Come on.
I hope you guys understand this. President of Fast Food Secret.
I knew you'd be in here. I got a problem. I got too many dips. I don't know how to properly pair my dips with the correct food because I don't know. I have to find the person that does. Right. You know, so if I get you to do what you do, I'm off the dip pair in heaven. You see what I'm saying? What do you want to do? Get a little closer. Okay. Back out there. You're standing. We always have that saying, when the perfect dip puts flavor on the lips. I've never heard that a day in my life.
I've never heard that a day in my life.
That's what we're doing today. Let's go. Okay, so first you gotta have something that can handle.
So yeah, say just go through the dips. So exit out of this one real quick. Try that one. See what that one is.
My entire life, I've been trying to find the recipe to make restaurant-style ranch cakes.
Oh, this is a video for me.
Let's go.
Okay.
Restaurant style ranch.
Best fucking ranch.
But the ranch goes with the food.
Am I the only one that doesn't like ranch?
Oh, I fucking love ranch. I will drink that straight out of the gallon, depending on which brand it is.
I like Hidden Valley.
Yeah. Why?
Well, everyone's telling me to try this, so we're gonna try this out.
Shunned.
We're gonna get a packet of the Hidden Valley buttermilk ranch, and you're gonna dump that
What's
in
wrong
the
with
oven.
that?
1 cup of
Kraft?
buttermilk.
No, God,
Oh,
no.
then what do you like?
Squeeze some
So-
sour cream in there.
We'll just wait.
Yeah.
So this is apparently the secret ingredient that makes it all taste so good. It's specifically McCormick mayonnaise with lime.
Mayonnaise?
What is that? Some
Mayonnaise?
fancy Mexican mayonnaise?
As well, so we're gonna do that. Okay, here we go.
It looks creamy.
Oh,
Let's try.
it's the watery ranch, too.
Yep.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Dino Nuggies. Yep. That's the exact reaction you need.
That is so good. I don't have to rely on restaurants for ranch anymore. Please try this. The amount of power I feel right now. I mean, so much
Like 4
That would be my
bowls.
heaven.
I like this guy.
4
Yeah.
He's
bowls
hilarious.
of ranch.
Was there another one on down below?
Oh, that
Can't remember.
chicken.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, this
Oh, yeah,
in here
right
too.
there.
Right there, that one, the 4.2. Yeah. Try that one.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. A lot of these restaurants are
Here it
starting
is.
to overthink it at this point. Come here. So normally I share secret recipes from my secret recipe book, but I only do it if I absolutely have to. I had no intention of sharing any recipes today. And then someone from Chick-fil-A messaged me and said, I know what you're gonna do. And I said, what are you talking about? And he said, I know that you're going to be looking into Chick-fil-A recipes. And I said, I genuinely mean this. I have not been thinking about you guys at all. And then he said, well, how about this? I have the sauce recipe and I'll give it to you for a price. And I said, I already know the recipe. I just wasn't going to share it. And he goes, no, you don't. Prove it. And I told him the recipe was made in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and an employee 8 years ago posted the recipe and then deleted it. I have the document already. And then he said, oh my goodness, please don't share the recipe and don't tell anybody I did this. And I said, don't worry, your secret's safe with me. 1/2 cup of coleslaw, 4 cups of barbecue,
I love them.
1 tablespoon of mustard. Save some money, make it at home. If you want to add some more flavor, add
That's
lemon
the
juice.
Chick-fil-A sauce?
Yeah.
There's a sauce recipe. I really didn't know I was going to be doing this today, but there you go.
Wow.
God love
Good
them.
shit. Good shit.
That's good shit.
Oh,
Yeah. No, I saved a bunch of them. We're stocked up on some TikToks for a while.
Hell yeah, we are. Look at all of them.
Yeah.
TikTok and chill for days.
Billie
Went-
Eyelash.
Went ham. I went ham.
Eyelash.
I don't know what that one is. We can check it out. We got time.
Ocean story. So 2015.
Oh, this was pretty cool,
My
actually.
brother wrote this song, and he wrote it for his band. And then one time he was like, "Do you want to sing this song?" Because I feel like
For those of you out there listening, this is Billie
I
Eilish.
was like, I guess. And then I did. Simultaneously, I was a dancer, and I was dancing all the time, and that was like what I planned on doing forever. And my dance teacher named Fred was like, "I know you like to make songs. Like, would you want to make like a song? We can like make a dance to it. I don't know, it might be fun." And I was like so excited about that. And Phineas had written a song called Ocean Eyes. We were not even gonna put it out. We were just gonna like send it to my teacher, but we were like, yeah, it's good. We might as well put it on SoundCloud or whatever. We'll put like a free download link because you know like 10 people will hear it probably, maybe not. Honestly, like within the week, it was just like skyrocketing. I was
Damn.
sitting in a Starbucks. I was drinking like some stupid hibiscus, whatever the fuck. And
Hibiscus.
yeah, very, very hibiscus.
Whatever the fuck.
Or
You're
whatever.
drinking a pinkety drinkety.
And he just called me and he was like, dude, Ocean Eyes hit 1,000 plays.
1,000, and dude, like that's a lot of people. Like it actually is.
I was like,
Yeah.
you're lying. And it was the biggest moment. And I remember standing there and thinking, wow, like this is my moment. Nothing like this is ever going to happen again. And this is my moment. And I'm going to just take it in. And I'm so grateful for this. It's so cool. And then like the next week it was on the radio. And then here we are.
Isn't that crazy?
That is
Damn.
crazy. I don't think I knew where she came from.
Yeah, just
I didn't know
from
that's how
putting
it
a
started.
song out on SoundCloud.
Ocean Eyes
Yeah.
is such a good song.
Yeah.
Her voice sounds amazing. Mm-hmm. I like
Good
it.
for Billie Eyelash.
Billie Eyelash.
I know her last name, but I like saying eyelash.
Well, hey, Jake, man, we want to thank you for
Yeah,
coming on the
thank
show
you so
tonight.
much.
Really appreciate you being here.
Absolutely.
I had a lot of
Yeah.
fun with you, man.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I feel like you kept unwrapping presents for us
Literally.
throughout the entire show.
Oh, I know this person,
Yeah.
and I did this, and I can do this too.
Oh, I had a
Like,
beer with Dave
what?
Chappelle. No big deal.
What do you mean? He's like,
He's like,
my
yeah.
life. This is just
No,
my
that's
life.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
It
so
is.
cool.
It
And you know what, though? It speaks to you as an individual and the experiences that you've gathered in your journey of what we all call life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing called life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is, though, is that, a lot of people, especially like, a lot of people like you who have had those experiences, I'm not saying that you take it for granted, but sometimes you don't ever sit back and reflect on them.
Yeah, no, it's true.
And like, so this show, is a great opportunity for that to like kind of, get that out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes you don't realize how blessed you really are. Sometimes.
yeah, man. Appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, though. Hey, with that being said, everybody, we want to thank you all for listening in or watching the show tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, as always, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. And as always, on YouTube. Hit that subscribe link down below.
And TikTok.
And TikTok.
And TikTok.
That's right. That's right.
Let's
Cheyenne's on the
go.
TikTok train now. Hey, want to thank Jake for being here with us tonight.
Yeah.
As always, Cheyenne, Paige, Treg, Social Guys, we're out of here. Later.
See ya.